Yo, it's your boy, Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Back at you with a new video. We got Cleveland Browns. We got San Francisco 49ers. We got live play-by-play and reactions with your boy, O-Dog, the best of the best of the best, sir, with honors. We got Odell Beckham Jr., Baker Mayfield, Jimmy G. We got a nice kind of selection of players for this Monday night. What it do? How is everybody doing? Come in the room. Enjoy the game with me. Monday night, baby. Brian 21, look at this boy. NWO, new world order, baby. New world order. Let's go. Anybody watch that pay-per-view, the Hell in the Cell? A lot of people are going to be switching over to AEW. Not happy with that. Yeah, Savage OD, me and Marcus put out the New Orleans Saints and the Tampa Bay Buccaneer reaction video. So after, we do this live stream, go and check that out. And you guys can obviously, see the little breakdown that we did. Slim Leroy, you said you're still pissed off about that WWE. I feel you. I talked to a lot of my buddies at work. They weren't too happy about everything that happened. Don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it, but just obviously ending the night off like that, people booing, people chanting AEW, people chanting refund. This is a big moment for them to be able to kind of get fans to come back, And obviously AEW, I feel, is going to be really leading the pack, leading the way. As we get further along, they'll beat Wednesday, NXT Live. They'll beat SmackDown. It's more of a Monday Night Raw and AEW. Those will be like similar in views and ratings, I feel. And at some point, they'll switch to Monday, and it'll be a real true Monday Night Wars. But we might have to wait for the roster to get a little bit deeper in AEW before they do that. But Marcus went home because we did the one video together. Obviously, the Nationals are playing the Dodgers, so he wants to be able to, watch as much as possible, not knowing if the Nats are going to be, getting to a point where, maybe their season's going to be over sooner than later. So I'm going to be going solo today. But I love me some AEW and Too Fast 49, what to do, Orion Pax, what it's going to. Man, I haven't seen you in a little bit. Too Fast 49, how are you? Hopefully everything is good. But I'm excited for this game. Let me go down here. Brian 21, Damon P. Aquadio, Savage OD, Slim Leroy, my boy, Javon Wright, already talking shit already with the Panthers, thinking Kyle Allen's the best in the world. I do like Kyle Allen, though. I'm excited to play you guys in London. We'll have to see where that goes. Savage OD said, liking the stream on the way in. Thank you. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. And if you can donate to your boy, a lot of hard work goes involved in doing this, so please do. And if you guys are looking for merch, it is available on our page on YouTube, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Links are underneath every single YouTube video. So Savage OD's on it. Appreciate you very much. Caverlock Jaguar, what it do, man? Jags, man. I know the seasons are up and down for us, being in the state of Florida, repping those teams there. I haven't seen you in a little while. Great to see you, Caverlock Jaguar. I'm happy that you're here and you can watch some football with me. Ryan Schrick, upset with the effort from the Chiefs. And the D-line really cost us. We'll bounce back. Definitely a learning experience, Schrick. I watched it with you last night. The O-line, when you have a great one like the Colts do, it's definitely hard to be able to keep up. Chris Jones going out with the groin, Mahomes getting the ankle taped up and getting stepped on. Obviously, it's a learning experience. Hopefully you can get everyone healthy, but it shows you what you need to improve on in the draft next year as far as just getting better players on that defense. You got to get pass rushers. I'm kind of disappointed in Frank Clark. I thought he'd be a little bit further along. I still love him from what he did on the Seahawks, but he needs to step up, especially if Chris Jones isn't going to be 100%, and that's big facts. David Goldstein, what to do, Slim Leroy. Let's see here. Hope the Browns win so the Seahawks could be number one in their division. We'll see. I actually think the Niners will probably end up winning this game, but who knows? Maybe the Browns will light up some magic with Baker Mayfield. So we'll have to see how that goes. Too Fast 49, my favorite 49er fan. What it do? Damon says Dodgers going to win. I believe that they will as well. I think they can go all the way to the World Series. Probably not beat the Astros, but I do like the chances of the Dodgers making it to the World Series. Smitty, Werben, Jaegerman, Jensen, number 1. Who you got tonight, Orion? I've been flipping back and forth all day on the pick'em. Yeah, I'm thinking right now, as we see Jerry Rice on the screen, we don't have too many teams undefeated that are left right now. Jim Brown's in the house, Jerry Rice, beautiful weather. I trust San Francisco a little bit more, so I'm going Niners in this game. I got them winning, and here we go. Here's the kickoff. Niners 3-0, Browns 2-2. I hope this is a great matchup, so hopefully we can get some big plays, not a lot of sloppy play, but, we'll see how it goes. Too Fast 49 says, let's go Niners. Let it go. Let's go. I've been a bit busy with school. What about you, Ryan? Hey, grinding, man. Full-time job, going, every team's website, fantasy football on my phone every 5 minutes. I'm 5-0 in my $1,200 money league, 4-1 in our YouTube league. Will Fuller, what can you say? If you're smart, you had him and you played him, or at least had him on the roster. Some people made big mistakes in fantasy football, but I'm sitting pretty. But let's get into the action, and I'll scroll down in the comments and get caught up. Baker, hands off to Odell. Odell looking. Wow, Odell with the pass. Wow, first down, Browns. Was not expecting that. Wow. But Too Fast 49, you're my favorite 49er fan. Appreciate you. Glad you're in the building. Lil Uzi Vert. I didn't think the Saints would do that well after Breeze got hurt. I actually am not surprised because you guys have an elite defense. Top 3 in the league, in my opinion, and at certain weeks, you guys are playing like a number 1 defense in the league. Bills are good, Patriots are good, but there's certain teams that, more people thought you guys would lose to, with obviously Seahawks and a few of these other teams, and you guys are finding ways to win. Dallas. So, to beat in Tampa Bay. So, they're beating 3 quality teams right there. And even if Tampa's the worst one out of those 3 between Seattle, the Cowboys, and obviously Tampa Bay, you got to give the Saints credit. I love them. I think that they're going to win the NFC South. They're going to do great things. They have a great chance to get the NFC Championship game and go to the Super Bowl. I truly believe that. Joshua kills it. He said, hi, big fan, Joshua. I'm a big fan of you, big dog. Thank you for being in the room and getting the best play-by-play reactions on YouTube, period, for me. Your boy, Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Patriots, the only team that's undefeated, besides the Niners, who are 3-0 right now. Chris Jones is week to week. That's crazy. Anyone that has got some scores in the MLB, comment below, please. Let me know what's going on. I'll check, obviously, on the breaks, and we'll see what's going on there. But, hooah, what it do? Glad that you're in the building. MGJ plays. I'm glad you're here in the building as well. He said, I hope the Browns lose. I'm salty. Yeah, that Browns, or obviously that Steelers and Ravens game was a little heartbreaking for you, I know. Handoff up the middle. Gang tackle by the Niners. Slim Leroy says, I need Breida to score some TDs. Well, they like to, play around with a lot of their players, so we'll have to see on how that goes. Jay Gruden got fired. I know Marcus is happy, so we'll have to see on who they get to, replace him and come in. Said Ryan Trick says Chiefs were starting wide receivers 3, 4, 5. Absolutely, man. They got the most depth, so I'm not worried about it. Trick, you'll be all right. You guys will bounce back. It's the Chiefs. You're not going to go undefeated. I know it seems like a fairy tale sometimes when you just keep winning and winning, but you'll be fine. Just got to take care of Mahomes. Baker scrambling, going to his right, going deep. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Wow. First down, Browns. Let's watch this again to make sure he got it. I thought it for a second it might have been Odell. Okay. So that's incomplete. That's out of bounds. Yep, out of bounds. Damon says, I got Cleveland. Okay. All right, Caverlock Jaguar. Ryan, do you think Gardner Minshew will surpass Andrew Luck in most passing yards by a rookie quarterback and Shark lead the league in receiving yards and TDs by the end of the season? Great question. It's not just because you're a Jaguar fan. I love Shark. I think he is, obviously, if you know the stats, he's top 5 right now in fantasy, and just overall in production. Godwin, Michael Thomas, Cooper Kupp, Shark's in that mix as well. I do my research, so I know. I love Gardner Minshew. Nick Foles is not getting the job back. I do love Shark. I'm not sure if it's going to surpass the most yards and if Shark is going to lead the league at the end of the season. But to score in every game, and to be a dominant force out there. He had some growing pains from LSU coming in, as a rookie last year. So I love what they're doing. And you can be proud of, you actually have a nice little connection with those guys, and hopefully they can get D.D. Westbrook and a few of the others involved also. So, and Conley. They got a lot of guys that they need to be able to distribute the ball around, but I do love Shark and Gardner Minshew. Mustache Minshew for life, baby, right? Let's see here. Let's keep going down. Lenny D, what it do? How are you guys? Hope you guys are having a great day. It says, can't wait for you guys to react to Packers-Cowboys. Definitely. I'll try to maybe pull out another reaction video, maybe possibly after the stream is over if I got the time. Otherwise, me and Marcus will try to push out maybe a couple others tomorrow, Tuesday, Wednesday, leading up to Thursday. We'll do as many as possible. So we'll see how that goes. Lil Uzi Vert says, I got 49ers winning. That's what I'm just kind of thinking. I think that the Browns are starting to get it into gear, but I like the Niners at home. I think that they'll be able to find a way as long as no one gets hurt on the offense there. Who do you think will have the first overall pick in 2020? Great question. Who knows? Could be the Redskins, could be the Bengals, could be the Dolphins. We don't really know who's going to have it, and it doesn't really guarantee that whoever you pick is going to be the right guy for the team. So we'll have to see on how that works. All right, let's see here. Mr. Torres, what it do? Niners, gang, gang, gang. The elite. My boys, Lenny D. KGR Kid, what it do? How are ya? Saints get to face the Stash next week in Jacksonville. I know, I'm excited about that. Michael Morin, how are you? What do you think Marcus thinks of Jay Gruden being fired? He loves it. I work with him. Like I said, we've worked at 2 or 3 jobs together. We've lived together as roommates. So I see him every day. He was here earlier. We did the New Orleans Saints versus the Tampa Bay Buccaneers reaction video. So once this is over, if you guys want to check that out, we have that uploaded. I just uploaded it right before this game started because, your boy's grinding, the hardest working YouTuber on planet fucking Earth. So I'm trying to be able to put out as much content for you guys as possible. But, I think he loves it. I mean, it's about time. But the problems stem higher above. You know what I mean? With Bruce Allen and then Snyder and the ownership. I mean, everything needs to be blown up. And, Snyder ain't going nowhere. And Bruce Allen is Snyder's boy. So that's kind of unfortunate. If you could blow that up, it would be better. But maybe Mike Tomlin or, some of these other guys that are rumored that might come in. Someone that has some discipline that can make it happen. We'll have to see on how that goes. Hopefully everyone's having a great Monday night. Appreciate every single one of y'all that's in the room watching the game with your boy. New world order for life, brother. Your boy, Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. All right, let's see. I'm kind of scrolling down here, trying to get caught up with everyone here. Lenny D, AEW got something great. Damn right they do. They're going to be getting a lot more fans this Wednesday. You better believe it. Marcos Pineda, what it do? My boy. Nazim, how are you? Uh-oh. Getting loose. See ya. Bye. Wouldn't want to be ya. Touchdown, San Francisco 49ers. You guys still think Cleveland's going to win? You still think so? Let's go. Niners, gang, gang, gang. Wow. Let's go. Love it. All right, now I'm caught up. Breida. You guys need points? You ask for points, you shall receive. Niners, baby. You like that, Slim? You like that? I know you do. 83 yards. Javon. Wow. Well, if you're talking about who the best running back in the NFL is right now, it's Run CMC. But I think my favorite running back normally in general is AK-41 Alvin Kamara. Nothing against Run CMC or Saquon or Zeke. I just like the chip on the shoulder of a guy that's a third rounder, not a first round pick. You know what I mean? But if you're talking about who is the best running back today, Monday night, it's Run CMC. You got Patrick Mahomes, Russell Wilson, Run CMC. Those are the 3 best players on offense for the MVP right now, today. That could change a week from now, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks from now, as we get further along in the season. But as we watch this run by Breida, this waving goodbye, right? Go cash your paycheck, Cleveland, somewhere else. You ain't catching me. Touchdown, 49ers. Love it. Yeah, Run CMC's great, man. I love him. Great fucking player. KGR Kid, Niners 7. Brown 0. Yeah, Jaguar. I mean, Caverlock, it just depends, The thing is Ramsey, you want him to be able to stay on your team because you're not going to get an equal value in return if you trade him away. You know what I mean? But if he's disgruntled and he's going to be a problem in the locker room, at some point you might have to trade him. You just have to get the best compensation for him. But I agree with those guys that you want to get rid of. Those are the ones that you probably would want to try to move and get some better players moving forward. But you got Gardner Minshew, and you got yourself a stud moving forward. And he'll keep getting better and better. Oh, look at the speed. Let's go. 20, 21, 22 miles an hour. You ain't catching him. Nice run, Breida. Yeah, I don't think he wants to stay. You know what I mean? But we'll have to see on where it goes. Cleveland Browns, San Francisco 49ers. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy, Orion, one half of the Northwest Sports Fanatics. The best on motherfucking planet Earth on YouTube, your boy. And we're going to have a great night tonight. Monday Night Football, Browns-Niners. Week 5, Browns, it's your turn. Let's see what we have here. Shotgun set, Baker Mayfield, play action fake, almost a sack lunch, intercepted. Ha! Let's go. Richard Sherman. Richard. Ooh, break those tackles, Richard. Yes. First down, Niners. Niners. Sorry, Browns fans. It's still early, though. Yep. I had a feeling that Bosa was going to have a breakout day today as well. Damon P. Aquadio says, job interview tomorrow. Wish me luck. I'll pray for you. You'll be good, Damon. Appreciate you guys. Big play by the Niners. Breida with the long 82, 83-yard touchdown. Now a pick right out the gates. I love it. Yeah, Perry. See, I was a 49er fan growing up as a kid. That was my team before I claimed, Tampa Bay in 95 as my actual official team. But, Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, John Taylor, Brent Jones, Dion in 94, Ken Norton, Merton Hanks. I mean, I can go on and on and on and on, but that was my team. If I wasn't a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, I would be a San Francisco 49er fan. I just didn't have a connection with the Seahawks, even though I live in Oregon here. But, I mean, that was my favorite team. I mean, my favorite players that aren't on Tampa Bay are Joe Montana, Jerry Rice, Barry Sanders, Bo Jackson, and Dion. But not Dion on the Cowboys, only Dion on the Falcons, but more importantly, Dion on the 94 Niners. That's my favorite Dion of all time. Love that one. But like I said, if you guys can make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you guys haven't done that already, and most of you in the room I think already are subscribed, so I appreciate every single one of y'all. All right, and if you guys can smash the like button now or on the way out, I'd appreciate that also. And if you can donate to your boy, who will be the first one to donate to your boy? Show some love back to the Northwest Sports Fanatics. I know someone in there will. Appreciate you guys very much. And if you guys are looking for t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, phone cases, anything, all of the above, the link is underneath every YouTube video. We have a partnership with Teespring. I have the clothes. They are comfortable. It's not garbage. You know what I mean? You can definitely trust me when I say the hoodie is one of the, more nicer quality hoodies that I own. I do like it. I rock it all the time. And if you guys can, support us, if that's something that you guys want to do across the country, I would absolutely love that. Appreciate you guys. Richard Sherman, 34th interception since 2011, most in the NFL. Looks like Daniel Jones is having the last laugh when it comes to Mayfield's comments 2 months ago, Damon says. Nice pick, Sherman. No problem, Caverlock. I know plenty of people will come in the building and donate. Usually we'll get, donations here and there. So that's no problem. I know some people can do it, some people can't. But I appreciate all you guys. Dill Pickle, what it do? How are you? All right, Niners. Niners 7. Browns 0. Play action fake. Ooh. Use check with a little slippage on the field. He'll clean that up and get a better throw. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Monday. We did the Saints versus Buccaneers reaction video. Uploaded it literally about 2 minutes before the game started. Like I said, we're grinding, working very hard. Marcus was here just briefly, and then he had to leave. He's watching the Nationals, his night football, and I did that by myself, as well as I'm doing Monday night here with y'all. Caverlock Jaguar. You're my boy. Dill Pickle. Yeah, I'm great, man. It's football season. Absolutely love it. Does Sherman still hate Skip Bayless? Probably. Sixing said it too. Probably. Yeah, but I like this matchup, though. Like I said, this is kind of a spicy matchup because you didn't really know what was going to happen with Baker Mayfield. You know, they got their ass kicked by the Titans, you know, in week 1 by 30? And no one thought that was going to happen. Troll Patrol, what it do, my boy? How are you? But you know what I mean? And then they bounce back a couple weeks later. So they're kind of up and down and very unpredictable. You know, with the Niners, kind of a surprise team like the Bills. But I knew going in preseason, if you guys watch some of our prediction videos and what I thought that the Niners could make a nice run this season like Buffalo, and it is coming into fruition. So I love that when you watch the tape and you watch training camp and things play into, you know, and play into reality. It's kind of nice when you can predict something and then it actually happens. So. I said, Ryan, will you do a take on Gruden's firing and the fact that Snyder's hiring Mike Tomlin? I know I saw that. Me and Marcus talked about that, and we'll have to see, you know, who's going to be the best fit, you know, for him, you know, moving forward. But we'll see. Maybe they'll keep it in-house instead of going for someone else outside in college or the NFL. 3rd down and 9. Shotgun set. Nice pass. Ooh, drop. Fumble. Wow. Or is that incomplete? That might be incomplete. Incomplete pass. Wow. Okay. Oh, G-Eazy in the building. Urban Meyer to the Redskins. I don't know. He's got too bad of a reputation, G-Eazy. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if you want to have him there. I love him as a coach and everything that he did for everywhere he's been. You know, Utah and Florida, the Gators, and Ohio State, your team, G-Eazy. But, you know, they may need to go somewhere else. They need discipline. You know, and I don't think Urban Meyer's coming back. He likes TV. You know, he likes to be in the booth, you know, getting his hair combed and, you know, drinking the Coca-Cola and getting the big bucks. So I don't think he's going anywhere. You know, he'll be on TV for a while. But if they decide to let Mike Tomlin go, that would be a piece that could work. I could see that. A Todd Bowles for my team could work. So we'll have to kind of see. They knew that's number one, KGR kid. They need to get rid of Snyder, right? But you can't get rid of the owner, unfortunately. You know, people say that about Jerry Jones and the Cowboys too, right? Nice interception right there by Richard Sherman, showing that from before. But, yeah, they need to get rid of Bruce Allen. They need to get rid of Snyder. That's big facts. And then, you know, just blow everything up. But that's not going to happen. So, Eric Mangini will ever get, no, not at head coach, but who knows? I mean, it just depends on if someone's, you know, creating a staff, and maybe they're looking for someone like that. You know, Lincoln Riley, you know, in the college ranks is a guy that is a great offensive mind. Bieniemy is another name that's rumored. Eric Bieniemy, you know, there's lots of guys. Jim Harbaugh, you know, is another one. So I like Mike Tomlin, but I don't know if, you know, the Steelers will get rid of him. I mean, they've had like literally 3 or 4 coaches in like 50 or 60 years. Do you really want to get rid of Mike Tomlin? It's probably time, you know, but I'm not sure if, you know, Tomlin would want to go to Washington, having to work with, you know, Snyder and Bruce Allen, but it would get him the best shot to have discipline, to turn the culture around. That's probably the coach I like the best to possibly go and interview for the Redskin job. That's big facts. 2nd down and 7. Baker Mayfield. Play action fake. Nice zip on that football. Ooh, that's something you don't see every day. Odell Beckham with the drop. Wow. 3rd and 7. Unbelievable. Okay. Yeah, Bowles. But I don't want all my coaches to be gone. Byron Leftwich will be gone at some point. Bowles, Arians. I'm going to be left with nothing, and then I'll have Jameis still. Not good. So I need to be able to keep my guys if they're going to be there. So we'll have to see. Yeah, I don't see Harbaugh getting canned from Michigan yet either, but those are just kind of the names. What happened to my hands? Tell him, Damon. Come on, Odell. You got supposedly the best hands in the NFL. What it do? Butterfingers. Baker steps. Oh, sit the fuck down. You know what time it is? It's time for a San Francisco rice-a-roni treat sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. All the rice-a-roni. Let's go. Let's go. Okay. I like it. Yeah, Byron Leftwich is going to be a head coach in the NFL very, very soon. Love what he's doing for my team. Sack lunch. Sack lunch with the Capri Sun, PB&J, an apple. What else? What else can I throw in that sack lunch? That's probably good for now. Maybe a little applesauce. All right, Browns with the punt. Crystal, how are you? Ooh, nice punt. Oh, there we go. There's the first donation. Thank you so much. I knew it was coming sometime. Anti, what it do? Let's go, Birds. Back on top. He said, Dallas sucks. How are you? Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. And if you can donate to your boy, it would be much appreciated. Your boy loves donations. I'm working very hard. And like I said, Saints and Buccaneers reaction video is up. So if you guys want to watch that after this is over, it would be greatly appreciated. I love you guys very, very much. This is the best, fan base on YouTube, period. And I love seeing the same people coming back, game in and game out. Some newbies that come in, new subscribers. I love you guys. So far, San Francisco has dominated the game. If I can get an update on some of the scores and MLB, that would be great. I can take a look here on my phone, and I'll be able to kind of go over it. I got messages left and right on my phone, so it's getting kind of crazy here. One sec, guys. Lil Uzi versus love you too, bro. No homo. Yeah, damn right. Love you guys. Hardest working YouTuber on planet motherfucking Earth. You feel me? Yeah, and I ended up going to the California Bears, Oregon Ducks. I'm not sure if any of you guys watched that game. I got on TV, had a lot of my friends, message me at the game. I was on TV about 2 or 3 times with the gloves, which was kind of cool. So I'm not sure if any of you guys watched it or saw me. I reposted it on Twitter, on my Facebook page as well. Usually when I go, I typically do get on TV because I'm within the first 3 rows. I got the gloves, I got the chain. And a nice thing is, I love always giving back. It's one of those things, it's like when you see certain fans, you want to be able to make a difference. And, you guys have seen me with my Oregon chain. I have 2 of them. I had one and I had my buddy wear one. And I was sitting there on the 20-yard line watching the game, and I turn around, and there's this boy, must have been 5 to 7 years old, just eyes big, first game, and I actually took my chain off and put it around his neck, and I let him keep it. And normally I never would do something like that. If I only had one duck chain, since they're so rare, I wouldn't have done that. But I love giving back and doing special things for, people like that, because that kid will remember that for the rest of his life. Not only going to the game, but getting a cool prop like that, an Oregon Duck chain. So that definitely made me happy, seeing the look on his face of a 5 to 7 year old kid being at his first Ducks game and having that kind of memory. Handoff up the middle, Niners. Nice little gain. Oh, Shannon Sharpa watches our show, supposedly. He called them Teddy Two Gloves. Okay. So it looks like Shannon Sharp watches the Northwest Sports Fanatics. People be stealing our nicknames. It's okay, Shannon. I forgive you. Ski up. All right. George Kittle. Nice. Look at Kittle. Speed, power, flexibility, elusiveness. Love it. First down, Niners. Shannon Sharp. All of them watch us. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's like they have social media teams, NFL Network, Good Morning Football, all the shows on ESPN, Fox Sports, Skip and Shannon. They're looking for what's hot in the streets, But then anytime you start seeing sack lunches and things like that, and we come up with a nickname and all of a sudden they're talking about it. It's I guess it's flattering, Give credit where credit's due. Don't act like you made it up, though. The Northwest Sports Fanatics makes up the best nicknames. Let's go. If you smell what the Kittle is cooking. All right, 2nd down and 2. Niners, handoff. Ooh, Jusek. Ooh, face mask by Lawrence. I was about to say that was a good play before the face mask. Hopefully everyone is having a fantastic Monday. I appreciate every single one of y'all. Thank you for coming in the building and watching Monday Night Football with your boy. You know, I'm going to give you the best commentary, play-by-play, and reactions. And like I said, I'll answer any questions you guys have on fantasy, anything that's, you know, live right now that's going on, MLB, fantasy questions, people getting fired, you know, like our boy Jay Gruden. I got you. I'm here. I can multitask. I can go all day. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if I'm worthy. And if you want some merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. We got Niners 7, Browns 0. 8:37 left in the first quarter. Shotgun set. Jimmy G looking. A little check down. Nice tackle by the Browns, number 53. 3-yard gain. You're winning by 8. Your opponent has Chubb left. Dead steal. Yeah, so I made some really good moves. You know, as far as fantasy is concerned, I'm 5-0 in my $1,200 money league, and I'm 4-1 in our YouTube league with Marcus. Made some good moves. Scored 196 points, which is a lot in fantasy, you know, for, you know, the YouTube league. Russell Wilson, 58. Le'Veon, 15. Gallman got injured, 1. Godwin got me 36. Trick play. Go. Good win. Nice play. So I got Russell Wilson, 58. Le'Veon Bell, 15. Gallman got hurt, got me 1. Godwin, 36. Beasley, 5. Ertz, 16. Disley, 12. Eagles D, 37. Tucker, 16. Will Fuller, 67. You know I know what I'm doing. So, and I got Montgomery, Bears D on the bench, Hyde, Josh Allen on my bench, Samuels, Dorsett, Will Fuller, 67 points. So you know I know what I'm doing. And let's go over to my $1,200 money league because you know I can win that. That's big facts. Let's check this out. Oh, who did I have? Mahomes, 19. Tyler Boyd, 21. Will Fuller, 50. Aaron Jones, 50. Jordan Howard, 12. Waller, 5. Curtis Samuel, 5. Tucker, 16. Chicago D4. And Gallup on the bench. Oh, incomplete. Gallup on my bench for 19. Herndon was suspended, 0. Barkley's injured, Saquon 0. And Tyrell Williams injured, obviously with a 0 because I only have 4 bench spots. So in that one, I ended up scoring 180. So it's looking pretty good for fantasy football for your boy. You know, you just got to know who to play. And I'm 5-0 in that $1,200 money league with no Saquon Barkley. Tell me who could do that. Not a lot. So, you know, I'm putting in work. Every 5 minutes I'm on my fantasy football on both leagues. Answering like 20 questions from 20 different friends and different YouTubers as well. So I'm here as a reference. Nice handoff up the middle. All right, Niners. They're about to score again. All right. Coleman going to the sideline. Dead steal. I don't know. It might have been one of the moderators. You know, it just depends. You know, if anyone, you know, the moderators, they'll figure it out. And so sometimes, you know, people end up getting blocked or they get you know, looked at. Touchdown, San Francisco 49ers. Who is it? Is it Breida? If you want Breida fantasy points, guess what? You ask and you shall receive. Oh, 1 touchdown for Breida. How about 2? How about a rushing and a receiving? Huh? Kittle will get his. Don't worry, Damon. Yeah, 6 ink. Let him know. You piss off Marcus and O-Dog, it's not good. Moderators will, you know, they do what they do. I can only, you know, work hard and try to make my dreams come true, you know, on the channel. Slim Leroy. Breida, baby. Crystal says, come on, people. The Browns are the Browns with a stupid-ass helmet in the NFL. Extra point is up, and it's good. Woodrow the Kid, my boy. Ravens flock. Great win. against the Steelers, big dog. I know that made you smile. That was a tough one, overtime. Not easy, you know what I mean? But you just got to stay afloat. Great win. How are you, Woodrow? You doing good? I imagine you are after a win like that. Yeah, Damon, let him know. Yeah, you just can't come at me, and say certain things and think that people aren't going to know about that or feel that, You got to understand who you're talking to. Lenny D. Oh, I'm good, man. Like I said, it's the work routine is a grind. Waking up at 4 in the morning, 4:30 in the morning, working on the phones, 5:45 to 2, talking to business owners in New York and Boston, and then, grinding and watching tape and doing reaction videos and, going through everything. So it's definitely a grind, but, I love it. I'm doing great. I wouldn't trade this for anything. Slim Leroy says, I'm cutting O.J. Howard from my team. I did that a couple weeks ago. I know it's one of those things, Slim, that, I drafted him 5th round, my 5th pick, because I thought he was going to be a top 5 tight end. But luckily, in week 2, I got Waller, and I'm sticking with him for the rest of the year. Cut him. O.J. Howard, I had him on my bench up until last week, and then I picked up Herndon from the Jets because he was suspended. That might be something that you want to look at, as if he's still floating around, because that could be a guy that you could supplement him with. But, I just can't count on him. You know what I mean? He's just one of those guys. Godwin gets all the looks, and when it's not Godwin, it's going to be Mike Evans, and when it's not Mike Evans, it's going to be Cameron Brate or the running backs, Barber or Rojo. So, it's just one of those things. So, appreciate you, Woodrow. I mean, it is a grind. I don't get a whole lot of sleep. From night to night, I really do a lot of grinding. And as you know, in the NFL game, you got to follow a lot. You got to follow a lot of players. You got to watch a lot of tape. I do a lot of college football, NBA, baseball, playoffs. I mean, I'm all over wrestling. I mean, I'm all over everything. AEW, pay-per-views, Hell in the Cell. And I even watch, my regular shows on, Discovery Channel. And, I have some time to myself. I'll try to watch Family Guy and Simpsons. I'm well-rounded, Alaskan Bush People, all these different shows that I watch. I got to try to manage my time. So not a lot of sleep, but, your boy's grinding. Nice return by the Browns. Need a replacement for Gallman because his concussion. I have Herndon, but I don't know if he fits as a flex. Yeah, you're not going to want to put Herndon at a flex. You might want to put him at tight end if he plays and Darnold plays. But if Darnold doesn't play, you may not want to have him in there. It just depends on, at that point. So, San Francisco 49ers 14, Browns 0. He had a nice 83-yard touchdown by Breida to start the game out, and he got a receiving touchdown to give you a nice update. Handoff up the middle. Niners Empire, what to do? How is everybody? That crowd is lit. I'm loving the energy. We also did Saints versus Buccaneers as well. I'm great, Niners Empire, man. This is my team, that I was a fan of growing up as a little kid. Jerry Rice, Joe Montana, John Taylor, Ken Norton, Dion in 94, Brent Jones. I mean, I go on and on and on. Stubblefield, So I always root for the Niners, even though I'm a Bucs fan. If I wasn't a Bucs fan, I would be a Niners fan because that was my number one. I love me some Niner football. What do you think of the game so far? I'm loving it. I picked the Niners to win in my pigskin pick'em. I still think the Browns have some potential, but I definitely root for the Niners. They're an underdog team. I love Kyle Shanahan. He's my favorite coach that doesn't get love in the NFL, period. You see how bad Atlanta Falcons are without Kyle Shanahan? I know you do. You see how bad they are, and if they had Kyle Shanahan, they wouldn't be that bad, and that is big facts. Crystal's like, who the hell is Orion? That's me! Don't you know who I am, Crystal? I'm Orion. O-Dog. Northwest Sports Fanatics. Yo boy. It's not Ryan. It's not Brian. It's Orion. The man with the plan. New world order. For life, brother. Justin Wills, how are you? Oh, no worries, man. Like I said, I give credit where credit's due. 6 Inc. I got the Saints and the Bucks reaction video. Me and Marcus did it together right before I uploaded it, right before the game started, so you can check that out after. Crystal's like, I didn't even know who you are. She's like, I watched the show, but she's like, I thought you were Ryan. Oh, Ryan. That's me, the chosen one. Handoff up the middle. Gain of a couple. But now you know. You learned something new today, Crystal. Like Orion's belt. Boom. Right? Like Men in Black, where they have the little thing on the little necklace on the little globe or the little thing, right? On the cat. Orion. The cat is Orion. Men in Black. Right? Transformers, when they're on the pyramid. Orion. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 3. Niners 14, Browns 0. He said, put some respect on the name. Yeah, Falcons, it shows you. If you don't have a good coach, I mean, you go downhill real quick. Baker, scrambling. Uh-oh, fumble. Woo, let's go. Guess who? NB. Guess who? Nick Bosa. He's about to make a name for himself. It's Bosa time. Yeah. You don't pick against the Niners at home. You don't go against them. See ya. Poke that out. Grab that football. They're about to score again. Let's go. Is it safe to say the Niners are legit? Yes. Is it safe to say the Browns are pretenders? I'm not sure if you want to say they're pretenders. I still think that they could make maybe 8-8, 9-7. You know what I mean? I don't think that they're going to make the playoffs this year unless they really turn it around by like week 8. But I mean, anything can happen. It is the NFL, and it depends on who you play week in and week out. So, uh-oh. Buckner, Oregon Ducks, my boy. Speaking of my Ducks, great game, great win against Cal. Had nice little front row seats on the 20-yard line. I'm not sure if any of you guys saw the game, but I was on there on TV. Lots of people were hollering at me. Say, I see you with the gloves. I see you out there. Definitely a fun time. Loved it. I'll be there for Washington State. You'll see me there in the front row as well. 20-yard line on the duck bench. Love my Ducks. Go Ducks. Ooh, that's a hold. Look at Breida run. What an animal. Love his power. Yeah. Damn right. You know what I mean? I could have been a Ryan or Brian. You know what I mean? Oh, Ryan. And I'm not Irish. Not O''Ryan. I like me some beer, though, but Constellation Dog. Yeah, I still like your Ravens over the Browns, though. I mean, like I said, and then there was the Pittsburgh. They're up and down. Bengals, forget about it. You know, I mean, I still think the Ravens have the best shot to win the division. Ooh, what a, ooh, damn. Trying to kill him out there? Damn. He got folded up like a pancake, like a crepe, like a waffle. Damn. Don't kill him out there. Young Nola, what'd it do? Yeah, I think it is your division to lose. I agree. Like I said, with no Big Ben, you know, at that point, you know, the team's not the same. You know, Mason Rudolph with a concussion. Dead Steel's asking, why don't you answer Instagram anymore? When you call someone a motherfucker, that's probably why. Right? When you talk shit to someone, you know, that I'm trying to do a job here, you know what I mean, and vibe with the fans, you know what I mean? If you call someone a motherfucker, right, what do you think is going to happen? You're going to either get blocked, banned, right, or you're not going to get responded to. All right? Think about it. Use your fucking brain. All right? No, you're not fucking playing. All right? And that's why you fucking got banned. All right? Doing that little kid shit. If you talk to your elders that way, you get fucking fucked up. Debo your ass all the way across the room. Oh, 47-yard attempt. No good. Yeah. Fucking RKO out of nowhere. Debo yo ass. Right? Yeah. Don't disrespect me like that. No kidding around when you say shit like that. Say that shit to my face. Don't be some fucking keyboard warrior bullshit. You know what I mean? Well, obviously you got that one. Your other ID got blocked. There's moderators. I don't need that in my life. Fuck you up. Disrespect me. Niners 14, Browns 0. Let's see if the Browns can get the ball moving. All right. I don't know how your parents raised you, but you don't tell people that. I don't know. I don't know if you got your ass beat before. Probably not, but maybe you should. Talking to people that way. You better believe it. Get your ass deboed across the room multiple times. Give you 2 black eyes. Don't talk to people that way. Period. Disrespectful. Niners 14, Browns 0. Baker steps up in the pocket. Nice pass. First down, Browns. Yeah, I mean, you know, to make it up to me, you can maybe donate a couple months worth of paychecks. You know, maybe like $1,000. You know, that might take you a year or so, but you know, depending on if you have a job or not. But you know, maybe you can get on my good side then. So maybe in about 5 years, we'll be on good terms again. Maybe not. Probably not. Damon says 2 $500 donations. That's probably fair, right? You know. Woodrow, what am I going to do? I already did Saints and Buccaneers. You know, your boy's grinding, working very, very hard, you know. And then, like I said, we're going to do as many as possible. Marcus is at home right now watching the Nationals and the Dodgers. So let me take a quick peek for you guys so I can see what's going on here. I love me some baseball. My dad is the biggest Dodger fan on planet fucking Earth. So let me take a quick look just to see what's going on here. All right, we got Dodgers. Wow, they're down 5-1, bottom of the 6th. Ooh, okay. Dodgers lead 2-1. Probably win this game unless they can come back with a massive comeback. My dad's probably just punching the laptop right now or the TV. Wow. But obviously game 5, you know, that's, you know, best of 5. They'll have probably Walker Buehler pitching and oh! Wow, Bellinger? Wow, with a triple. Well, Nationals are winning this game tonight. Niners Empire says, you know that I'm your favorite YouTuber. I appreciate that. That means a lot, man. You know, like I said, I work really hard, you know, for the fans. And like I said, this is my dream. You know what I mean? I don't do this as a hobby. You know, if you guys don't know my backstory, you know, I've been doing this for a long time with Marcus, you know, Facebook on the wrong platforms, just grinding. You know, we've been recording for, you know, 7-8 years together. I sold my PSA 9 Michael Jordan rookie card for the iMac and the speakers and the, you know, and the microphones and everything. So it's, you know, it was a $5,000 rookie card, you know, that, you know, if I didn't have a dream as a big-time sports collector, I would have never, ever given it up, you know, because obviously when Jordan passes away, that thing will probably be worth like 15 or 20 grand. So, you know, you have to understand that this is not part-time. This is not, that really is awesome. I appreciate that. You know, I feel like I'm going to give you guys everything I have. And like I said, we're going to keep growing together with the channel. Go to 20,000 subscribers, 50, 100, 3 million views, 5, 10, and just keep it moving. And then, Good Morning Football or FS1 or ESPN, whoever comes calling, maybe we can end up being a part-time segment on one of the shows. If not, I'm going to make my name here on YouTube and anywhere else I need to do to make it happen. Niners Empire, but I appreciate that very much. Appreciate you, Woodrow. I love you guys. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. YouTube, period. All right, handoff up the middle. Okay. Browns in desperation mode. Yeah, I don't know. Well, they'll be back. The Dallas fans will be back. And even though that they lost and they didn't look great and they've been getting beat up by a lot of the teams, I still think that they have a pretty solid team. Obviously, the Packers, Aaron Rodgers has had their number, right? We know that. He's like undefeated. He's like, 5-0 now going into Big D. We know Rodgers is the man, It's going to be one of those things we'll have to see on how they react. Anyone can be on a team when they're doing great, but when a team loses and then they come back from that really shapes you, to see how great you're going to be when you make your playoff run. So, in my opinion, I don't hate on the Patriots or hate on the Cowboys. I treat everyone equally. I give props where props is due. Michael Gallup coming back is big. He showed you after the little meniscus, that he had repaired. He looked great. He scored yesterday, and I didn't think that was going to happen. So, don't discredit them yet. They're still a good football team, in my opinion. So. Slim Lyric question, how many Bosas are in the league? The Bosa party. The Bosa bros. Nice little reverse. Uh-oh, Odell. Woo, what a pop. He said, sit down. Nice hit by Ward. Love it. All right, first and goal. Appreciate every single one of y'all in the room. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate to your boy. You need some merch. I got it. Link underneath every video on the YouTube page. Let's tackle. Let's go. Let's go. I love Bosa. The only problem with the Bosas, as we've known when we've seen them in college and when they get to the pros, right, is just the injuries. These guys could be Hall of Fame type of players if they can just string along 5 to 10 years of healthy football. But I'm not sure if that's possible, but they're really fun to watch when they're healthy. They definitely make an impact. Nick Bosa and Joey Bosa are guys that could play 10 games a season, 10, and still get you 10 to 15 sacks. I don't think there's very many guys in the NFL that could do that, period. Khalil Mack, Aaron Donald, maybe those two, Von Miller. But other than that, I'm not sure if there's any guys out there that consistently could do something like that, and that's big facts. Woodrow, let him know. Make sure y'all hit the like button if you hadn't already. Donate to your boy. Pretty please. I would appreciate it. And I'm going to give you a better announcing than Booger McFarlane here on the TV. Seems like a lot of the announcing that we see in podcasts on TV, radio is absolute trash. It's not good. So I hope you guys appreciate the grind and everything that I'm doing. And I appreciate every single one of y'all that is here in the room. We got Niners 14, Browns 0. Panthers fan, what it do? Roshamon Wilson. Thoughts on the Packers? I love them. They're going to win the NFC North, and they have a great chance to make the NFC Championship game. Shotgun set, Baker Mayfield. Looking. Ooh, baby. What good defense. Let's go. What good defense right there. Let's go. That's a touchdown all day. That's a touchdown all day right there. I love plays like that, especially when you get lower name guys. making plays like that. Come on, Emmanuel, let's go. First career start, and you already stop a touchdown. You feel the energy in the crowd. You know, I'm going to give you the energy. You know what I mean? People piss me off. I might have to debo people through the computer, you know? Whatever I got to do. Baker, scrambling, steps up, overthrown. Let's go. Thank you. Well, obviously me being in sales, you know, and being on the phones, I you know, work with, you know, people, black people, Mexican people, Russians, you know, Japanese, Puerto Rican, Cuban. Like, there's literally no type of name or race of a person that I haven't talked to on the phone in my life. So, you know, it doesn't matter if you're from Saudi Arabia or Peru, you know what I mean? I'm usually pretty good. I'm not going to get them all right, but I'm pretty good about that. So I'm glad at least I'm getting some of the name with the pronunciations right. That's awesome. Rushmon Wilson. Field goal attempt is up, and it's good. All right. Niners 14. Browns 3. Nice game so far. Appreciate you guys. Njoku, yeah. I mean, he wasn't really going to do a lot, but, I mean, they just haven't got the right production out of Chubb. The offensive line was shaky. The defense was a little bit shaky. So, I mean, I knew it was going to be a work in progress. I'm not really a big, you know, Kitchens guy. You know what I mean? I'm not really a big fan of the O-line. You know, they have pieces, but I feel they're a little bit undisciplined. So, and you're seeing them not play great football. You know, if you thought they were going to go 4-0 in the first 4 games, you know, it just didn't happen, you know. But we'll see if they can turn it around. Yeah, I saw O'Shaughnessy had the ACL tear. Sorry about that, man. Where have you been, Cavalog Jaguar? I mean, I know the Jaguars are up and down, but I'm glad that you're here in the building. I mean, I know who you are. I mean, I remember you from the last couple years, so I know you're probably busy and you got other things going on, but come in the room and watch football. It doesn't have to be just Jaguar games, you know what I mean? If it's just something you want to come in the room and talk, ask questions, comment, you know, I appreciate you. I like getting fans from all over the country, you know, all over the world, because we'll get people from Germany to China, Australia, you know, fan bases all over. There's not a lot of Jaguar fans that are out there on YouTube, just like Tampa Bay Buccaneers. There's probably less. I think I might be the only one left on planet Earth that's a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, but, you know, it is what it is. We got to stick together, you know what I mean? Did Marcus go celebrate? Yeah, he went to go I told him, you know, he wanted to watch the game, obviously on Sunday night. I did the game alone, right, just because I figured he wanted to be able to watch, you know, the Nats play, because we don't know how long the season is going to go on for him, if, you know, it's going to end or it's going to continue against the Dodgers. So we did the Saints and the Buccaneers reaction video. I told him go home, you know, enjoy the Nats, regardless if they win or lose, you know, because we absolutely love our baseball teams. And, you know, it's not just the NFL. I mean, we like that. So, it looks like it's going good right now, though. And we got, you know, he got rid of Jay Gruden, too. So I think it's a pretty good day so far for him. Chris Guzman. He's a HTTR. Just got to get rid of Bruce Allen now. Right? Bruce Allen. Bye-bye. Daniel Snyder. Bye-bye. Too bad that's never going to happen, though. Marcus is actually interviewing for the head coach position. Yeah. KGR Kids, Sunday morning, Panthers, Bucks. Whew. I mean, who knows? To be honest, that rivalry game could go either way. Went down to the wire. I mean, I love Kyle Allen. He was on Good Morning Football this morning. I don't know if you guys watch Good Morning Football. It's my favorite show, other than the Northwest Sports Fanatics, you know, that I bring you guys. But that's the only show that I really, truly love. Kay Adams, you know, love her. You know what I mean? You know, Nate Burleson, love him. You know, the other two, they're all right. All right, Crystal, have a great rest of your night. Ryan Jenkins. Well, we cater to the fan base. You know, we do all Saints videos, Eagles videos, you know, whoever we have a rabid fan base of. If you notice, there's certain teams that we do. It's because of the fan bases that, you know, that we have. So, love me some Kay Adams. She's one of my favorites. sexy to be able to have someone that actually knows football, that's good looking, that actually knows what she's talking about. You know, she's not a front. You know, pretty and knows sports. But she used to be a bartender. If you guys don't know her full story, Kay Adams used to be a bartender, so you can kind of see her friendly personality. And, you know, I could definitely see her as a bartender, you know, how much money that she made. But definitely being on Good Morning Football, that's the dream right there. 6'1" Nationals. My dad's Dodgers is, man, not playing too good. Oh, I bet you she did get a lot of her sport knowledge from bartending, but she's like one of those girls that, you know, that plays fantasy football, even if she wasn't on the show, you know, follows teams, you know what I mean? And there's not very many girl, like, you know, sideline reporters or, you know, different, you know, analysts or people that are on TV or radio or podcasts that I like. I think Kay might be the only one I really like, to be honest. You know, there's other ones that are hot and they're like good looking, Erin Andrews and whatnot. But I mean, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? It's just because you're a pretty face don't mean shit to me. You know, I need the content. You know what I mean? I need to be able to see if you got a backbone, you know? All right, handoff up the middle. Yeah, Molly Querim is with what, Jalen Rose? I think that's Jalen Rose's girl, so I think they're married or together, so that one's off the market. Yeah, Erin Andrews. I mean, she's beautiful. I mean, you know, she's hot and stuff, but Ryan Jenkins, he said, yeah, buddy, watch you guys winning Union. Boy, I did this first Saints video, yeah? Our Saints fan base is one of the best on the channel. I mean, it's up there. Saints, Eagles. There's definitely certain fan bases. Panthers. There's certain fan bases that are a lot higher than others. Uh-oh! You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Nice sack lunch. Love me some Myles Garrett. Yeah, and then pretty soon you're going to see on Good Morning Football, they're going to say sack lunch, and then they'll add the yum, 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 and they'll be like, all right, I heard that from Northwest Sports Fanatics. You guys stole it, right? Just like Teddy Two Gloves and all the nicknames that I come up with. But, you know, I guess that's flattering, you know. Clarissa Thompson, that's another one. Joy Taylor. Yeah, Jason Taylor's sister. What a great family, right? First you got Joy on TV. I like Joy Taylor. She's got some personality. I like her more than Molly Querim. Yeah, she knows sports, Smitty. I agree. Ryan Jenkins. Yes, sir. How much you like Drew Brees? I love him. He's the best short quarterback of all time. The only other one that you could mention is Russell Wilson. You know, when you go over all the stats, when it's all said and done, you know, I love me some Drew Brees. I mean, I'm a Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan, but I'm not stupid. You know what I mean? When I see talent and greatness, I'm going to appreciate it. My favorite running back in the league is Alvin Kamara, AK-41, the alien. Right? If I give him the nickname, you know, you're not supposed to say that as a rival team in the division, but I don't give a fuck. If I like somebody and they got the swag, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going to let everyone know. And that's what gives us credibility on this channel where people like us, because you're not going to hear people like Skip and Shannon and ESPN and all these Colin Cowherd say things like that. You know, and that's why a lot of, you know, people are staying away from ESPN and podcasts that are out there just because it's like so biased and fake. You know, people just arguing just to argue, you know. I mean, I just got to spit facts, you know, big facts. Teddy touchdown, Teddy check down, Teddy Two Gloves.
Now try new Radiance Renewal oil-infused cream and whip shea butter for 24-hour moisturization.
This month on Frontier.
Yeah, see, I love that. And Saints fans respect me, you know what I mean? I know there's not very many, fans. Of course, if you're a Saints fan, you hate the Falcons with a fucking passion. I get it. You don't really like the Panthers or the Bucks that much. Probably don't annoy you as much as Falcon fans do, right? But normally you're getting ignorant Buccaneer fans or ignorant, Falcon fans or, whoever. It's in the division. Everyone's talking shit and back and forth, so, but, for me, I just call it how I see it, and I think a lot of the fans, appreciate that. So, Mason Kennedy, what it do, my guy? Yeah, Falcons are trash, but like I said, because Kyle Shanahan's not there. To me, like I said, he's the best young coach that doesn't get love yet. You know what I mean? We got love with McVay and, and some of these other younger coaches, but he's the one that hasn't really got the love just yet. He might start getting it this year, depending on what the final record is, but he really will start getting it next year. Like I said, I would love to have him on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, to be honest. That would be the one coach that I would want to come build my squad, because I think you can really believe in a guy like him. You just got to give him time. I love what him and John Lynch are doing.
Stop moments ago from Cleveland, and now opportunity for this guy, Baker Mayfield. Well, it's a really good read. The 49ers are in a 3-deep zone. They're going to
Chris, absolutely. You know what I mean? You guys had some of the best pieces, but when your organization is kind of in shambles at the top, it trickles down, and those guys wouldn't probably have been able to do the same thing that they're doing somewhere else without control. Sometimes you got to have control. That's like Mike Tomlin and some of these other guys. They need full control, otherwise it's not going to work. So, what I like about can't guard Mike, everything. Better than Mike Evans, the best wide receiver in the game right now, period. And you don't really see a, Tampa Bay Buccaneer fan saying that, period. But this season, right now, Mike Evans, is a decent receiver time to time. He'll get a big game. Godwin this year is better. We've already, seen that, right? But I like Michael Thomas. I think he's the best wide receiver in the game. DeAndre Hopkins is great, but they still haven't got they still haven't really gotten a rhythm yet with, obviously Will Fuller went off. That was great finally to see. It took him 5 games. But I think Michael Thomas is moving up the ladder because normally I have DeAndre Hopkins 1, Michael Thomas 2, and it's been that way for a couple seasons for me personally. AB 3. AB's out of the league now, so now you kind of have to go for me. It's probably Michael Thomas 1. This is just overall, just right now, his overall best wide receiver. I like Michael Thomas 1, DeAndre Hopkins probably 2, and now Julio 3. Julio will slide up a spot for me, but yeah, you can't guard him. Can't guard Mike. Yeah, Fuller, I had him. I picked him up, you know what I mean, and I had him in my fantasy, and I ended up, scoring big with him. So Skip's in the building, huh? Skip. Ooh. Nick Chubb with a nice run. First down, Browns. Michael Lawler, what to do? Lawler, my boy. Nice run. See, well, that's the thing. Chubb should be breaking out more. You know what I mean? They should be giving him the ball more. Screw Odell and Landry. I mean, like I said, Njoku's injured, right? But you got to be able to get the run started first before you open up anywhere else. There you go. See? There you go. First down, Browns. You ask and you shall receive. Let's go. Niners 14, Browns 3. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you guys love it, which I know a lot of you will do, right? Smash the like button either now or on your way out. Por favor. And if you can donate to your boy, someone donate a little bit more than just the $2 from Anti, that would be greatly appreciated. And if you guys want some merch, link is below every video on our YouTube page. Baker. Flag on the play. Yeah, and like I said, in fantasy football, if you know what you're doing in it, it's not about the big names. That's why I didn't draft Mike Evans. I have Godwin. I have Tyler Boyd. I have Michael Gallup. I have Tyrell Williams. You get those lower name guys, and those guys score. Shark from the Jags. You have to find those pieces. Waller from the Raiders. You know what I mean? You got to find those pieces that sometimes people are overlooking. That's why it's important to watch every preseason game like I do. That way I can build my roster before anybody else really knows who's going to be who, and I can kind of take hunches and educated guesses, and it works out most of the time. All right, Odell. Nice hit. And there's a reason why I'm 5-0 in that $1,200 money league and 4-1 in the other one. I got no Saquon in that $1,200 money league. I'm 5-0, right? And then I got tough competition. It's a 150 buy-in with 12 people. I mean, it's not easy, right? And then the YouTube league, we're 4-1, right, with no AB. That was the second pick, So, James Lofton, yeah. I mean, at some point, I feel I can call any game. I've watched enough. I know enough. I could do it. Handoff up the middle. Chubb. Bounces off that tackle. Nice. Nice pursuit from the 49ers. Carry on, Mack, Chubb, and Freeman as your backs. Okay. Not bad, Chris. See, right here, I don't like this setup right here that they're going everyone wide. See? Intercepted. Don't like that at all. You should have ran the ball with Chubb. Go, go, go. Go. Let's go. Let's go. That's what happens when you call the wrong play. That's what happens when you call the wrong play. You know what I mean? You'd have been better off running a draw to Chubb right there, or a screen pass to Chubb, or trips right? And then have Chubb be the third one and have two guys blocking for him. Know how to play call. I swear to God, I think that there's a lot of people out there, not just myself, that could call plays better than a lot of these guys that are out there. Just makes me scratch my head and what the hell are you doing? It's like you almost deserve to have that happen to you in that circumstance. Stupid. Dumb. I didn't like the play call, though. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, if you're going to go 4 wide, 5 wide, of course you know that they're going to go to Odell or Landry, or they're going to go to one of their guys. I mean, I think you just got to be able to have better play calling. I don't like Kitchens at all. And even if he would have caught it, that wouldn't have been a touchdown. Then you would have been going for a field goal.
Boost your credit scores instantly with Experian Boost and see what it'll do for your game. It's free and only at Experian.com.
Yeah. I can help in fantasy, you know what I mean? You just got to reach out and I can, go through it and help. But like I said, I'll go over my team right now and you can see why my team, and I'm obsessed with fantasy football, and there's 20 people that come to me, for questions and answers every day. So it does get a little time consuming and, to go through everything. But, I mean, there is no joke, you know what I mean? If you're good at fantasy football, you know what you're doing. Patrick Mahomes, Tyler Boyd, Will Fuller, Aaron Jones, Jordan Howard, Waller, Curtis Samuel, Tucker, Chicago D, Tyrell Williams, Saquon, Michael Gallup, Herndon. You know what I mean? I pick up players weeks in advance. I look at my schedule on who I'm playing a whole season in advance. I'm looking when the season starts in week 1, I look ahead every week. So I know what my bye weeks are by week 10, who I need to pick up. I pick up players 2 to 3 weeks early. I wake up at 2:30 in the morning when the wire hits, and then whoever is still available, I pick those guys up, and you do that and you win. You know what I mean? You pick up all those extra pieces that weren't picked up. So when everyone wakes up at 7 a.m., they're gone. All the rest of the pieces are gone because you have them, On this $1,200 money league, just to show you how much commitment you have to be a champion, right? 150 buy-in. I've made 29 wire moves. 29. And I'm in first place. 29 wire moves, and I only have 4 bench spots. Right? And 90% of my roster is intact. I've only moved around 1 or 2 players out of the, the 13 spots that I have. Got to know what you're doing. Nice gain by the Niners. Second place has made 16 wire moves. Another guy that's in 6th place has made 16 wire moves. And then everyone else has made 8 or less. So, and we have $100 that we can buy for our budget for the whole year. So if you spend $40 on one player and get them, you're screwed. So you have to really be careful on how much you get. And if you get guys for free, that's what you want to do. Like I got, Will Fuller, 50 points for free. I didn't have to pay anything for him. I just picked him up, like on Friday. And Curtis Samuel. I replaced Curtis Samuel and Will Fuller for Williams, Darrell Williams, because I didn't think he was going to get that many touches, and Mohamed Sanu. So, I mean, you just got to be able to know who you have and, who's going to get you more points.
The Browns defense they're trying to hold up. I mean,
yeah, absolutely. Football definitely brings people together. Yeah, and then my other fantasy league is nice with me and Marcus. Russell, Le'Veon, Gallman, Godwin, Cole Beasley, Ertz, Disley, Eagles D, Tucker, Montgomery, Bears D, Carlos Hyde, Josh Allen, Samuels from the Steelers, Will Fuller, Dorsett. I mean, you just got to know who to have. And you always got to be making moves if you want to win at fantasy football. You just can't just be happy with who you have each week, Doesn't work like that to win the championship.
83-yard touchdown to start the night. Then he had the touchdown reception as well.
Yeah, Eagles D. I picked him up on the wire. I had Bears D, and I was going to run with them, but then I was like, okay, they're playing the Jets. They don't have Sam Darnold. You have to do your research to see who you're playing, and if they're projected for a certain amount of points, you got to dig deep into why, and and then go and do the research. And if you do the research, just like I do here on the show, it'll pay dividends. And I didn't have to pay anything extra for Eagles. I switched them up with the Buccaneers, and I started them over the Bears because I had a good feeling, and we got 37 out of it. Shit, I got Zach Ertz as my starting tight end. I have Disley at the flex. How many people are willing to put 2 tight ends in their lineup? But if you got Ertz and Disley, right, that's not really taking a risk. You're talking about 2 guys that get the ball a lot from Carson Wentz and Russell Wilson. It's called using your brain. Yeah, Collinsworth isn't good. There's a lot of guys on TV that aren't good. I mean, you just have to watch it. Booger McFarland's not good. Collinsworth isn't good. Joe Buck is not good. Waller and Kelsey, boom. See? And you got to have 2 guys, that you can play. If you got 2 guys that are in the top 6 and tight ends, you can use that, as a flex over a wide receiver or running back that might be unreliable. Yeah, PPR. I got PPR leagues too. Both of them. I feel you. Burleson and Kay Adams. That's where it's at, man. Gerald. All the announcers that suck. I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, and say I'm the best and the best and the best, sir, with honors, but I honestly feel I could definitely be more entertaining and get you a better show, than a lot of these guys that are out there. I get it. Some of them are former NFL players. Some of them are qualified with this and with that. But, I mean, really what it comes down to is just how you vibe, with the fan base, and if you know what you're talking about, That's big facts. I know some of y'all would watch me if I did an NFL game. I think we'd get good ratings off it, too. Shotgun set. Jimmy G, hands off. Nice run up the middle. Emmitt Smith. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of them. Jason Witten. God, he was bad. Some of them are just horrible. And you would think that they would be good, because they played, but that doesn't mean shit anymore. Kevin Harlan. Yeah, he definitely has a good voice. I mean, certain guys like Joe Buck, I don't mind him in baseball, but I don't like him in football. You know, there's just, certain guys. Vin Scully for the Dodgers. Madden and Summerall when I was a kid. There's just certain guys. Gus Johnson, is like one of my ultimate favorites. I love him in college football, and, he can do anything. There's just certain guys. I like Romo and Jim Nantz. I wish they did NFC games, to be honest. I like them a lot better than Joe Buck and Aikman. Everyone has their preferences on who they like. Keith Jackson, who used to do Pac-12 games before he passed away. Not the Philadelphia Eagle Keith Jackson, but the older, Caucasian grandpa Keith Jackson that used to do the games with that iconic voice on ABC, who did Pac-12 games, back in the 2000s and the 90s. I loved him. There's just certain guys that have great voices that just, you feel a connection with when you watch games. So I know you guys are probably like that as well. Good Morning Football has offered you a contract. Well, maybe one day they will. I could definitely hold my own. KGR Kid says, all this announcer bashing is such a weak-ass thing to do. The main ones aren't going anywhere, but that's not true, because if they suck, they are going somewhere. It's called not on TV, right? They're not going to keep the same people if they're not good, It's all about ratings. If you're not getting ratings, they're not going to keep you around there. There's a reason why Jason Witten's not on there. And more than likely, Booger McFarland is not going to be on here next year.
Dad, take a look at this. It's like we're really there.
We are really there.
Damon, you go gaga over Kay. I could sit next to Kay and be all right.
Northwest Ingredients. Locally owned.
She's nice. Respect her a lot.
Sorry to leave you in the dust.
Yeah, Max Kellerman.
But with being named best
Who else? Stephen A.
inside pickup,
Skip Bayless. I mean, you think a lot of these guys are good? Like, honestly, it's all by, and these guys make like $5 million, $10 million. Can you imagine that? I would work for free and be on a network, and I could do a better job than some of these guys. And these guys can't predict scores. They can't predict winners in Super Bowls or college football. Then you get these guys that are doing sports that they don't even know anything about. You know what I mean? Like Stephen A. shouldn't even be talking about NFL. Come on, Stephen A. You don't know shit about NFL. Like when you're doing Stephen A. predictions and shit, that's just a fucking joke. Or when he does NBA stuff, ridiculous. Yeah, just because you speak loud don't mean shit. Nice run. Touchdown, Niners. Tevin Coleman. Looks like O-Dog's prediction was right. So far, so good. Niners 20. Browns 3. Woodrow. And exactly like Gerald said, it's about having a personality. Right. And I mean, you can watch something if you guys want to watch like people argue. You can watch, Jersey Shore. You guys want to watch some stuff where people are just fighting and arguing, or they're making up shows, Skip and Shannon, where you have, Skip Bayless say one thing that he totally doesn't believe in, and Shannon's the more realistic one that'll, try to be, the more common sense guy, the more realistic. It's all for ratings, so they can just argue. I don't know. For me, I don't like that. I'm not going to watch a show that's fake, that's predetermined, where they're just going to say fake things just to get ratings, or they can argue over things that aren't really what the person thinks. The guy in the back, is saying, hey, say that you think the Colts are going to go to the Super Bowl, even though you don't think that they are, and then argue about it. That's not fucking real, sport talk to me. I won't waste my time with that shit, even if I do like Skip and Shannon as far as Shannon is concerned, That's all I'm saying. Because for me, I'm not biased. I got personality. I'll open up to you guys and tell you about my life, anything that's going on. You know what I mean? But I just feel like a lot of them, they're trying way too hard to get ratings nowadays. And, they know people on YouTube. There's some talent out there as well. So a lot of them are biased, and it's annoying, I feel like, with me and Marcus, we're one of the only ones on YouTube or out in the United States that, aren't biased, and we know what we're talking about. So maybe that's why you guys love us so much, and I appreciate you guys. All right. Kickoff. Nice tackle. Yeah, read stats off of paper. That's bullshit, Exactly. Anyone could do that. I got the voice, personality, knowledge, stats, no bias. Biggest free agent on YouTube right now, period.
Holding. Receiving team number 44.
10-yard penalty. First down. The interesting here with Steve Young and Lou Riddick have to say on the Genesis.
All right, Chris, feel you.
Susie, in terms of how they now think of these 49ers after this performance. And
Peyton's Places with Jerry Rice. Ooh, I want to watch that.
Jerry Rice Hill with the man himself. Of course, Peyton's Places streaming on ESPN Plus. Special performance.
Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you love it, which I know a lot of y'all do. Smash the like button now or on your way out. Donate to your boy. Who will be next? Anti-donated $2. Don't leave me hanging, working hard all day and all night. Show some love for your boy if you can. I would greatly appreciate it. And if you guys need some merch, t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs, phone cases, whatever it may be, link is below every video on our YouTube page. KGR Kid, I disagree. I don't think Skip and Stephen A are good at their jobs. You know what I mean? If they're getting paid, you think they're worth $10 million a year for what they do, just being fake and being told what to say and what to do and argue? That's not my type of TV, bro. You may like them, but I don't. They're a disgrace to the sports world. I get it. They worked hard to get where they are. I get it. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna give credit where it's not real. You know what I mean? It's not real.
You got a little stunt going. Bosa inside is at the defensive tackle. Number 55, D4 comes around the corner. They slid Bosa down. Normally he's in the end. They put Bosa at the defensive tackle spot, and him and D4 ran.
You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. With leftovers.
That means the defensive tackle goes first. The end comes around, and Bosa just so strong inside ran over the guard, number 75, Joe Batonio.
Right, you know what I mean? If you love something and you have a dream, like I do, you know what I mean? Like, even if we weren't getting paid from YouTube or from the fan base, you know what I mean? I wouldn't, I still would do this, for no money. And that's when the dream is real, when you would do something and you wouldn't get paid for it, Never going to quit, ever. Baker, nice little screen pass. Good tackle by the Niners. See if the Niners can maybe get one more drive going, but with the clock running down, they'll probably just go into halftime with the 21-3 lead.
He's long, he can run. I just like to retrace. Watch here. Now, you have a screenplay going. He is chasing down the screenplay. A defensive lineman. You get off, you rush, and then the effort.
So Gerald says, goal! Yeah, Spanish announcers get lit with goals.
They got to love what they're seeing now from this defensive line. Now, Dillon from just beyond his goal line as he skies this punt and drives James back to the 30-yard line.
Uh-oh. Ooh, he ran into his own guy right there. Nice return. Let's get some more points, Niners. How about that? And like I said, everyone's going to have their favorites. Some like Northwest Sports Fanatic. Some, are going to go somewhere else, But it just depends on, if they, have a vibe or relate with you. If you feel like you could have a beer with me and watch a game like we do, like we're on the couch, eat some wings, and drink some beers, watch the game. People are going to relate to certain people. Some people are not going to relate to Skip and Shannon or with Stephen A. or Skip Bayless or some of these other guys, Colin Coward. Sometimes they gear towards a different audience, That's just big facts.
Quite a performance coming off the bye week here. Now, 44 seconds remains here.
First taken Undisputed or 1-2-4 in major demographics because they're on fucking TV. Come on, KGR Kid. You're on fucking ESPN, FS1. You're on TV. Fucking, I could be number 1, 2, or 4 if fucking me and Marcus were on TV. Come on now. Just because, you're on the network, They're getting promoted. Nice reception by Breida. Let him know, Six Ink. All right, here we go. 3rd down and 6. Niners 21, Browns 3. Plenty of time to be able to get another touchdown or field goal. Ooh. Wow. Good job there by the running back, Breida, to be able to knock it down to go from an offensive player to a defensive player, prevent the interception. That's great football IQ right here. Said, fuck that. You ain't getting that. And then a nice little tackle there by Kittle as well.
Deborah Lawrence came up with his first interception ever last week. Couldn't come up with it there. He said that ball last week is going to his newborn daughter, Malaya. She's only 2 weeks old. And now the 52-yard attempt for Robbie Gould here. The snap.
Wow.
Mishandled the hold. Remember, they're on
Field goal, no good. A couple of them today.
here as Garrison Sanborn, his first game with the 49ers, and a rookie holder in Mitch Wishnowsky. And Gould told us the other day this concerns him, the operation. As you say, with
Yeah, oh, that's not good. Fucked up the whole rhythm there. Laces out, big dog.
down, didn't get the correction that was necessary with the laces, and this was the concern.
Yeah, definitely a bad hold.
That was a choppy, clunky
Laces out, laces out. Fuck.
It's about what they've done wrong tonight. You know, the offense, defense, punt return, and just a couple of field goals that won't make head coach Kyle Shanahan too happy. 3 different snappers already this season, then a rookie punter who acts as the holder, so just not a lot of time spent together to get that operation clean.
Ooh, sack, 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 sack lunch. Pick up the football. Wow. Bosa. Let's go. New world Bosa. New world Bosa. For life, brother. Wow. What a player.
Getting revenge. They try to double team him there. It didn't matter. Baker escapes the pocket. He doesn't know that the double team is on his side. He should have stepped up. The effort by Bosa. By the way, flag is down at the 31-yard line.
Oh, look at Panthers fan. Who does sports 24/7 on YouTube? You know who? The Northwest Sports Fanatics. He said, get out of here with all that dumb skip shit. Panthers fan knows. I like Good Morning Football, and that's it. Period. Kay Adams. It's my second girlfriend.
One of the signature moments for Baker
Nice play.
at Oklahoma was going up to Columbus,
Love me some Bosa.
Ohio State team, and he planted the flag at midfield. Well, guess who just got planted here in this first half?
And the Niners receive the second half kickoff. Love it.
Dominant. 49ers have the run game going. Are they for real? You get the answer. The Genesis halftime show starts right now.
Oh, yeah. They got the steroids, yeah, in the womb, even before. For real. Crazy. Of course, man. Yeah, I'm gonna be grinding. I'm gonna try to put out as much as I can, for you guys.
Genesis halftime show.
Hey, it's 5 seconds of summer. Tune into the Genesis halftime show on Monday Night Football to watch a special performance.
All right, I'm gonna take a quick look. Let's see what's going on.
Stadium. Here's your host, Susie Colbert.
All right, let me go over to the Dodgers here. Top of the 8th, 6-1. I know my dad is not pleased right now. Browns fans, hello, darkness, my old friend. Why so serious? Be a long year for the Browns. Josh Richard. Saints, Niners, or Packers? What are we saying? Just like, who do I like in general out of all those teams? Probably Saints 1, Packers 2, Niners 3, if I'm putting them in order, I guess, as far as like right now today. But I think the Saints can win the NFC South. I think the Packers can win the NFC North. And I think the Niners have a shot to maybe get the wild card in the NFC West, but it's stacked with the Rams and the Seahawks. Seahawks can win the division, and they needed the Rams to have an injury so they can climb up a spot. They need the Rams to go to like 8-8, and then they need to overachieve and get to about 10, and then Seattle will get to maybe like 11.
Washington, the wild card winner, facing the Dodgers, who won 106 games. And if things stay as they are, there will be a game 5 in this series.
All right, that's nice. 466 views in about an hour. for our Bucks Saints reaction video. One hater in the building. I love it when people give thumbs down. Just watching and going through the kind of the comments here with the Saints and the Buccaneers.
I'm your cat. Ever since you brought me home that day, well, I've been plotting to destroy you. Sizing you up, calculating your every move. You think this is love? This is a billion years of tiger DNA just ready to pounce. Hey, if you got the wrong home insurance coverage, you could be coughing up the cash for this. So get Allstate and be better protected from mayhem, like meow.
In an era of online retail where everything is just a few clicks away, buying a car should be no different. That's why at Carvana, you can buy a car 100% online. We made it easy to browse, view, and buy from over 10,000 cars. You can even trade in your old car, all while binge watching your favorite TV show. Afterwards, we'll deliver your car to you.
What's up?
You can pick it up from one of our car vending machines. Either way, your car comes with a 7-day return policy. So grab a seat, relax in your comfy pants, and enjoy the new way to buy a car at Carvana.
There are 100. Life is more than just good in the Northwest. It's better, especially with Honda's award-winning HRV. It's a consumer guide automotive best buy.
You're gonna try to go get your stuff?
Than the competition. Upgrade to a new HRV today for only $189 a month. Visit NorthwestHondaDealers.com.
Dear ski instructor, class in session. And this time we've got a thing or two to teach you. Check out these sick moves.
All right, let me scroll back up here. Take a quick look.
Sharp handling and insane performance. This ride's gonna get pretty exhilarating. Follow us.
Panthers fan says Ryan Jalen Ramsey isn't a shutdown corner like Patrick Peterson, the cheater. Never missed a game in his career. You know, I mean, I had mad respect for Patrick Peterson, but I got to be able to get to the details and the truth. You know, if this was just a one-off thing or has he been cheating his whole career? It's kind of odd for one of the best corners in the game not to miss one game in his entire career. So I don't know. I got to get some more facts before I can put him into that category. But the most athletic corner in the league right now is Jalen Ramsey. I'll take Gilmore, though. I like Gilmore a little bit more. But as far as young, talented corner, Ramsey's up there. Lattimore did a great job on Mike Evans. He's up and coming. There's a lot of guys. Yeah, there's always a lot of injuries year in and year out. Gerald said, being a Saints fan, the Bucks get on my last nerve. Yeah, because we're always going to give you a fight, you know what I mean? You might not get that fight with the Falcons all the time, but at least with the Panthers and the Bucks, or at least we're going to fight you. Well, usually we'll lose, right? But at least we'll give you a good game most of the time. At least this season, you know, with the new coaching staff that I have, all I wanted to be is respectable. You know, the Saints are the best team in the division. They should win the NFC South pretty easily. Have a great chance to make the NFC Championship game. And if they do, I'm rooting for you. You know, I don't have all this hate in my heart like a lot of the other people do out there. You know, I want to have the NFC South represented well. And if they can get to the NFC Championship game and win, and Drew Brees can go out on top and beat Tom Brady or Mahomes or whoever it is, I'd love that. I love seeing that. Getting one more ring for Brees would be another little notch on his legacy for his, you know, to get that one extra ring. Just like Aaron Rodgers, he needs one more, you know. They're still first ballot Hall of Famers, but absolutely 6 Inc. We've got Nationals 6, Dodgers 1. Bottom of the 8th. Appreciate y'all, you guys. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. If you can donate to your boy, it would be much appreciated, right? $2 donation. A little thin there on the donations. Please show some love for your boy, either now or before the game is over. Be greatly appreciated.
And I get it, you have a lot of guys, 5th, 6th, 7th round pick, but they
And if you guys want merch, we got it available. Link below every video on our YouTube page.
I've seen 3 rookies tonight starting. Who wants that?
I feel you, Cavallock Jaguar.
Marcy's gonna make the
Tuba fan, what it do, my guy? How are you?
have to catch this thing. And there you go.
That's all good, man. Sometimes you got, other obligations.
So like this, the ball wasn't hit very high, and you can see him looking there, waiting for somebody to call. Somebody. All right, one down. And Brian Dozier
Dustin May at the plate
switched last inning, hitting in the pitcher's spot.
on the mound. Ooh, what a pitch. There we go. I knew it was coming. Thank you so much, Shaniqua Pool. $10 donation. I know someone was going to show some love from the bottom of their heart. Shaniqua, I love you. Thank you so much. Means a lot. And like I said, it's a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, a lot of passion, and also knowing, that I do have a full-time job and I do so many things, and this is the dream. So just to show a little bit of love, it goes a long ways in my book. I appreciate you. Love you. Shaniqua Pool with the $10 donation. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. That means a lot. Like I said, to do the play-by-play and reactions and vibe with the fans, answer fantasy questions, and do all that. Obviously, I'm one of the hardest working YouTubers that are out there. And like I said, obviously, I would still be doing this, for free. But when you can get love like that, it definitely means a lot. So thank you so much. I appreciate you.
You see guys swing at that kind of pitch in that location right there. Look at that thing.
Uh-oh, there we go, Gerald. $1.99 donation. KGR Kid, $2 donation. Agree to disagree. Hey, it's all right. It's all good. Appreciate you. That's what it's about. And even donations that are $1, $1.99. I love that. I mean, it really means a lot. Gerald, big $1.99 donation. KGR Kid. We might not agree on who we like that is out there with Skip Bayless and all the rest that are out there, Stephen A. Smith. But you know what? We all come together for football, right? And I love you guys. I appreciate you very much. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
55 and up, T-Mobile has a plan designed
And we'll be getting to the second half here shortly. And I'm going to definitely give you guys good play-by-play and reactions all the way through.
At McDonald's, you can count your chickens because we're adding them to breakfast. Get 2
Let's go back to this game.
in Mexico and Canada.
Put down my phone.
If you're 55 and up, you can now get 2 lines for only $55. Because at T-Mobile, we have a plan designed just for you.
6 ink. Absolutely, man. And it's just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. It's not going to go away anytime soon. I'm going to do NBA, college basketball, World Series, wrestling. I mean, whatever I need to do, you know what I mean? It's something I definitely enjoy.
Discounts. So your growing life can be more rewarding too. What would you like to
I appreciate that, Gerald. You know what I mean? It's not easy. Me and Marcus have been recording, one-take videos for the whole time. We've done 600 or 700 videos. I've been recording with him since 2012-ish. We were getting very limited views on Facebook because we were on the wrong platform. Never quit. I'm going to always keep going. The sacrifices I made with my Jordan rookie card to be able to get the iMac computer and the speakers and the microphones and everything. And like I said, it's been a grind, but about 2 years on YouTube, over 2.7 million views, almost 20,000 subscribers. It's just like every single one of y'all with the love and the passion and our love for sports and our love for football. It means a lot. So I don't forget about anybody. I'm not going to ever change, once we get bigger and bigger. I always take time to appreciate every single person. Anti with $2 donation. Shaniqua Pool with a $10 donation. Gerald with $1.99. KGR Kid, $2. So I appreciate that.
It's a game changer.
Said, man, I lived through you. Keep it up. Absolutely, man. I think a lot of people can relate to me, too, because I could be your boy. We could be good buddies, sitting on the couch, eating wings and just talking shit, talking football, talking basketball, whatever it may be, And this has been something that, I already knew was going to be kind of my destiny at a young age. They always said I had the radio voice, and I've been working, on the phones for, half my life. You know, I'm an account manager for Verizon Business, calling business owners in New York and Boston. So it's like, obviously I can do that, but I would rather do something that I truly love, you know, like sports. So when everyone else was playing with toys, you know, at 5 years old, I was looking at the back of football cards, you know, to see what wide receiver went to what college, how many receptions he had in his rookie year. So, I mean, it's not by coincidence that I'm the way that I am. You know, it also helps when I met King Griffey Jr. when I was 7 years old, and Sandy Koufax when I was 10 kind of changed me and molded me into the sport fanatic that you see in front of you today. So definitely a little bit different, but I think a lot of you guys can relate to me as well. So, and I appreciate every single one of y'all. Much love to everyone. All right, Nick Bosa. Sack, fumble recovery, 4 QB hits, 3 tackles. What a game. All right, here we go, guys. Get locked and ready. I appreciate that, M2. I appreciate it very much. You know, because the thing is, for me, it makes me feel so good. You know, it's like, okay, it's one thing if someone subscribes to a YouTube channel, right? That takes a lot because you got to be able to. Oh, what's up, TubeFN? You know what I mean? But it takes a lot for someone to subscribe to a YouTube channel. You got not only to like them, you probably got to love it, right? You got to love the YouTube channel to actually subscribe to it, right? And then to smash the like button a lot, right? To donate out of your own debit card. I mean, I really feel the love. I mean, that's your hard-earned money that you're getting no matter if you have a job or however you're getting the money. If you got side hustles that you're doing, but to donate that to the hard work and the appreciation, you know, for all the work that we put in, it means a lot. And I just want to take time to thank every single one of y'all that's ever donated, that donated today, or that will donate in the future. Hopefully I can earn a sub if I haven't got it, or maybe a future donation as well. You know, it's very humbling, you know, to get a donation that's $1. I've gotten donations all the way up to $365, you know, $400, you know, in one live stream, you know, $365 by just one person, you know. Omer Muich, you know, big Panther fan, donated $220, and $365 in consecutive Fridays. That's love. I don't care if you're rich or not, or you're just a hardworking person that wants to, you know, give back. You know, giving back is everything. 2nd down and 2. Little pitch to Breida. Good closing speed by the Browns.
Well, that's a good start. If you want to stop the running game, you have to get penetration. The 49ers want to come down.
Sports does bring us together. Absolutely.
At time, Burnett in the safety spot coming down, forcing the issue. Maybe that's the answer. Maybe we blitz a little bit more and try to force the issue.
Yeah, hopefully I can be a good influence for you, 6 Inc., because that's what I'm trying to do. You know, just show my passion and love and, you know, not be biased and be respected by everyone that's out there. You know, you may not like me, but you can respect me. And, you know, I'm a hard worker, one of the hardest on YouTube, period. Niners 21, Browns 3. Nice pass. Nice catch. 1st down, Niners. Jimmy G and the Garoppolo effect in full motion. Look at the route. Breaks off of it, puts his hands up, toe drag swag. I love it. I love it. TubeFN says not one of the most hardest, the hardest worker on YouTube. That's big facts. And I think my results speak for themselves. You know, it's better to be respected than loved. But you can be respected and loved too. You know, I put a lot of hard work, you know, into... Because, you know, and you see some people on YouTube, you know, on the internet. If you don't know what you're talking about, you get roasted immediately. You're not going to grow a fan base if you don't know what you're talking about, you know. And you got to have personality and be likable and, you know, have all those little things. Play action fake. Jimmy G. Nice pass. 1st down, Niners. Move the chains. Yeah, but maybe NFL Network will be calling one day. You know what I mean? Like, if you know. Obviously, they're going to have, you know, there's certain credentials, you know, to get, you know, in certain places. But if you work hard and you have a dream, you know, and you put in everything, you know, things are going to happen. As long as you don't quit. That's the main thing. You know, this is not my first rodeo. You know, I've been doing this for a long time. Been recording for, you know, 7-8 years now. with Marcus since like 2012. Nice run. Whoa! Little somersault. Let's go.
That was Randall who went low, and then Coleman goes high, 12 yards there. Number 44, Kyle Juszczyk. I love this.
Use check with the block.
Spins it all the way back,
Love it.
leads the running back outside, and then Tevin Coleman.
I appreciate that. And I know, there's, there are a lot of people out there. But that's one thing I pride myself on, not being biased and just showing love where it needs to be given. Play action fake. Nice block. Did you guys see that? Decleated him. Wow. Let me see a replay of that. Wow. Appreciate that, Caverlock. Yeah, watch Coleman right here. Watch this again. Pow! Love it. Two Beffen says, Orion, what's your thoughts on the finish of Hell in a Cell yesterday? AEW chants, restart the match, refund, boo, all that. I think it was a horrible way to end a match, especially it's Hell in the Cell. Like, it's the first time Seth Rollins has probably been booed as a face because they love The Fiend and he's a cool character. I get it, right? But you don't end it like that. And you certainly don't end it with the last match if you're going to end it that way. AEW is coming. They're here. John Moxley, Dean Ambrose, Chris Jericho, the Young Bucks, Kenny Omega, Neville, now Puck. I mean, you got a lot of nice pieces. I love AEW. And then you got JR, right? Jim Ross, and you got Tony Schiavone. So you got WCW Nitro and Raw from back in the day in the 90s mixed together now with a WCW ring set with the ring and the presentation. Ooh, Jimmy G touchdown! George Kittle. Who needed Kittle in fantasy? There he is. My name is George fucking Kittle.
And when you got one of the best tight ends in the league, that happens too. 22-yard touchdown catch, George Kittle.
Let's go. Yeah, I'm more like I said, AEW was great because it made Raw stepped their game up because they were getting really lazy. Like the Browns defense, speaking of. Lazy. Nice touchdown by Jimmy G and Kittle. Pouring it on. Brian 21. Stone Cold Kittle. Love me some George Kittle. Yeah, Vince don't care, and they were talking about canceling the WWE subscriptions, for, the online. They don't care. They bought out Nitro, they bought out ECW. I love Cody Rhodes and what he's doing. You know what I mean? And I wish them the best success. I'm never going to watch NXT live on Wednesday. I'll watch it after AEW, after I have it on my DVR. But I'm always going to watch AEW live. AEW will beat NXT live every week. It's better than SmackDown, and it'll be competing with Raw based off, the matches and the ratings. And that's big facts. And once they get some of these guys that are underutilized in, Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, NXT, once their contracts are up and they go to AEW, then you're in trouble because more people are going to convert and switch over. They'll still watch Raw. They'll still watch SmackDown and NXT, but they're going to lose some ratings with AEW. I just like it a lot better with the presentation, personally. Two Beth says, you were right all along about kitchens. What'd I tell you? I know what I'm talking about, man. KGR Kids, you can't have a main event without a winner. And it's Hell in the Cell. Come on, man. I'm a big wrestling guy, too. I watch a lot. I watch just as much wrestling as I do NFL, believe it or not. I really do. I haven't missed a Monday Night Raw, right, in like 20 years. Long time. I mean, I've been watching wrestling since like 85. So you got to think Hulk Hogan, Ric Flair, Andre the Giant, Jimmy Snuka, Roddy Piper, the Bushwhackers, Big Boss Man, Legion of Doom, right? Demolition, Doink the Clown, all right? Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. I mean, the Mountie. I mean, do I need to keep going? Psychosis, La Parka. I mean, I could go all day long. Rob Van Dam, Sabu, Taz. All of them, Big wrestling fan.
Now, QueenSpeak number 360C4 smart bet is only $13.99. Save $300 plus 0% interest for 24 months on all smart bets. Only for a limited time.
I found a way
You like that one? I had to throw that in there to see if anyone remembered. Definitely that shows my age, how old I am.
in my body to provide gentle relief in as little as
The Bushwhackers.
new stimulant-free Delta-Lax liquid puts you comfortably in control. My friends keep me on the go.
All right, I'm going to click over to the game, see what's going on. All right, then that's the end. Nationals 6, Dodgers 1. Got ourselves a game 5. I'll bet Marcus is happy. At least you got, one more game to celebrate, But I'll tell you what, Dodgers are winning game 5. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I don't care who you are. The Dodgers are winning game 5. The Dodgers are making the World Series. They may not win the World Series, but they'll get to the World Series against the Astros. Astros might beat the brakes off of them, but they'll get there.
We'll continue in Los Angeles. Yeah, and listen, I know the Dodgers are disappointed you didn't win this game. You had a chance, but at the same time, they're going home to their own backyard. They got Walker.
Yeah, NXT is good. I mean, they got, Velveteen Dream, and I love Undisputed Era with, with the pieces that they have and Cole and, all them. But I just feel that, like, having it at Full Sail, it's just too small. I know they like that romantic, kind of point of view of having the fan base be lit and chant. But when you're going against an AEW show, when you're having a full arena, when they're chanting loud as well, it's not really, Vince was just afraid, so he had to put them live to compete. He didn't want them just to outright win, so. Exactly, Woodrow. They need to get out of Full Sail. They need to actually travel and sell tickets like they're just going to like LA and, all over the place. Make it like a regular show. The fans will chant the NXT chants just like, they normally do in a smaller setting. And their unique moveset is why people like it. Just like AEW, they like the unique moveset and the crowd participation. That's what makes it special. SmackDown is garbage. You know what I mean? That's why they moved Michael Cole and those announced team over there because they needed help to bring back ratings. Raw's always been the better show just because it has the better wrestlers and better storyline, there. But it's, everyone wins as far as, wrestling's concerned. That's big facts. But I love me some AEW. They're not going anywhere. Niners playing great. Yeah, Finn Balor to NXT. Yep. Yeah, and they're just doing that to, because obviously he was one of the main guys in NXT, but they're just trying to save the show. If you're not going to put him on one of the other shows, got to do what you got to do to be able to save yourself. Nice catch by Odell. First down, Browns. But I do like that they put him there. They need talent like that. Kevin Owens, Balor. You need some more pieces. I do love Undisputed Era though. But AEW has just that WCW flair to it. That ECW, WCW, old school 90s, Raw, Nitro flair to it, and that's what I love. You don't have to have big names just yet. As long as the wrestling is good, they got good mic skills, and they have unique moves, you're going to get the fans. Like a lot of Raw, SmackDown, and NXT's vanilla. NXT has got a little bit more of a unique moveset. They let them be a little bit more free with their matches, but I feel like Raw and SmackDown is very vanilla, Niners 28, Browns 3. See if the Browns can actually move the football today. 8 for 17, 100 yards, 0 TDs, 2 picks for Baker. Not good. Baker going deep. Ooh, good catch by Odell, but incomplete. Yeah, Woodrow. I don't know if you watch it as much as I do, but I know there's a lot of closet wrestling fans that say that they don't watch it to their friends and it's on their DVR and they secretly watch it. But like me, my boy Justin, my boy Preston, Slim Leroy, that's on the channel. He lives in New York. Some of us, we just love it. You know, I mean, I've been watching since '85. I'm never going to stop watching. You know, I go to the events. You know, the pay-per-views, the Raws. I go. You know, I enjoy it. I love it. Yeah, Woodrow. We'll see. We'll see how long it lasts. Baker tipped. Good defense by the Niners. Mid-90s as a kid. It's a great time. DX, NWO. New world order, brother. For life. They told me it was for life. And, yeah, I meant it. Yeah, for me, it's, you know, NFL, college football, wrestling, even over NBA and MLB. And that's crazy because, I mean, I love my NBA and my MLB, but, you know, if you're a fan of something, you stick with it. Browns with the punt. Arsonius, my boy. He said swatted. All right, Niners back up again. It's a Jollywood 92502 Gaming. So I'm actually happy for the Niners blowing out the Browns because we play the Browns next week and my team can go over film while the Niners play the Rams. Definitely before the Attitude Era and Monday Night Wars. Yeah, see, I'm old school, so I've been watching since, you know, the birth of really great sports, great wrestling, great everything. You know, Jordan, Gretzky, Joe Montana, you know, and all the wrestling. Hogan, Flair, you know. It's nice. So I kind of seen the evolution of like video games, the internet, you know, the greatest athletes in sports, Magic, Bird, Jordan, Barkley, Montana, Rice, Gretzky, Lemieux, Brett Hull, you know, Ken Griffey Jr., and all the rest. Tony Gwynn, Mike Schmidt. Some special players, man. Gerald's like, man, you old as hell. How old are you? I'm 37. Born in 82. I know I don't look like it. I don't look 37. But that's why I have such great sport knowledge, man. You know what I mean? I've been watching and reading and following since, you know, 85, since I was like 3. Same age, Gerald says. Seems like we was watching the same. Most people do, you know, around that time. Joe Babora, I don't know if you're a Bucks fan. Of course I am. The hugest Bucks fan on planet Earth, man. Oh, Thundercats, there you go. Now you're bringing me back. G.I. Joe, Transformers. Those were like my 2 favorite cartoons back in the day. Like those cartoons don't even compare to cartoons now. But speaking of cartoons, I saw that Rick and Morty is coming out for a 5-episode season for season 4. And I love me some cartoons, and, you know, if you're a little edgy with your cartoons like Family Guy, you know, Simpsons, it has its moments from here and there, but I love me some Rick and Morty, and I saw the trailer for it. I'm pretty excited for that. 5 episodes. It took them 2 years to make 5 episodes. I love me some Rick and Morty. That's probably my favorite one. That's coming out in November, so keep an eye out for that if you guys like Rick and Morty. Just saying. Yeah, but I love the Bucks. Yeah, I think they can do some damage to some of the other good teams, but it's going to be a give and take throughout the season. Yeah, Optimus Prime, a.k.a. his real name is Orion Pax. That's why there's a 49er fan that always calls me Orion Pax, because that's Optimus Prime's real name. Fun fact. But G.I. Joe, Real American Hero, you know, watching that in the 80s, sometimes I'll go back and watch those. You know, just over and over, watch all the episodes, Transformers. This is good shit, man. Brings you back to your childhood. Love me some Simpsons, too. I still watch it. I watched it earlier today. He said Jameis Winston's overrated. He's having a pretty good year this year, though. You know what I mean? I don't like him. You know what I mean? I'm a Bucks fan, but you know he's definitely played better under the you know, tutelage of, you know, 3 coaches around him. Rams over Bucks. Well, what happened to the Rams a couple weeks ago when the Bucks beat the brakes off of them? What happened then? Tell him, Calvin. But I do love Dodgers, though. That's my dad's favorite team. So I actually go for the Dodgers all the time. My dad used to live in L.A. Love me some Dodgers. So what do the Bucks do with Winston this year? Unfortunately, with the production and the results they've gotten from him, Gerald, you know what's going to happen. They're going to re-sign him. They're going to give him an extension, pay him too much money. Unfortunately, I'm going to be stuck with him. And then once Byron Leftwich becomes a head coach, and then he leaves, and then Todd Bowles leaves to be a head coach, and then Arians gets sick and he leaves, then I'm going to be stuck with who knows what at that point. So the Bucks paid the refs like they always do. So if the Bucks paid the refs like they always do, then how come I haven't been to the playoffs since 2007? Come on, man. Yeah, I hope Winston's out, but I don't know. I think that they're going to re-sign him. I like to start over. You know, Tua Tagovailoa, Herbert, my boy from Oregon. You know, Trevor Lawrence. There's lots of other ones that are out there. Yeah, Calvin, let him know. Yeah, seriously. Yeah, Arians is, you know, a guy that's well respected, and you can tell that the Dodgers are making, or you know, the Buccaneers are making the right moves, you know, with Arians and Bowles and Leftwich. But I mean, you can have a great, talented roster, but if you don't have discipline, it doesn't mean anything. You know, awesome roster for the most part with a booty defense and booty O-line. Lots of weapons on offense the Bucks have from year to year, but they only win, you know, 4 or 5 games. But now this year, there's a chance to win a little bit more, which is nice. Said Bucks should have never won the 2002 Super Bowl. Okay. Coming from one of the best defenses that's ever been assembled on planet Earth. Yeah, the salt is real.
Service fees, you've been saving a little extra.
Yeah.
That means more for corn dogs and maybe some practice.
Obviously doesn't know who I am.
A little more money for when it matters. Find help at every turn with USAA Bank. It's your NFL wake-up call from
London, Panthers, Buccaneers.
live from London. Only on NFL.
Yeah. And you got to think about that, too. Like, coming at a Buccaneer fan or trying to talk shit to a Buccaneer fan is like trying to talk shit to someone that's in the Special Olympics. Really? You're really going to talk down to someone that never wins anything, or someone that's like a homeless person? You're going to really just talk down to someone like that? Really? Like, what have the Buccaneers accomplished? You know what I mean? For you to go at me like that, really? No playoffs since 2007. You know, a horrible team year in and year out. Man, hilarious. But you can't trigger me, though, so nice try, bud.
John Perry, you agree with that? You know, I can see certainly why they do it. It is not clear and obvious that it's an officiating error. So they're going to go with the call. I like that offensive side of it, though, with the hands underneath. Ball doesn't move a lot, but I certainly understand stance.
Yeah.
Which is an incompletion. And thus a 3rd and 8.
Yeah, if you want to talk about winning anything since 2002, right? The Dodgers haven't won since when? 88? But I root for them, right? And the Rams haven't won since 01. 99. Could have won in 01. Close in 01 if it wasn't for Tom Brady. That 99 team was fire, though. All right, Kittle.
Easy throw for Jimmy Garoppolo, but once he gets in his hands, he likes wrestling. Let it claw and pull forward there. And quarterback's excited, said, "Let's go, baby." That's all he was talking about.
Yeah. All right, Niners 28. Browns 3. Nice little pitch to Coleman. Hit the edge. There we go. First down, Niners. LA Dodgers and Rams. He's an overrated QB. Your defense is trash. Your special teams is garbage. All you have is Mike Evans. If you actually knew football and you knew what you're talking about, Mike Evans isn't even the best player on offense. It's Chris Godwin. Do some homework and get off your keyboard and come back at me with some stats that you actually know, big dog. I remember my first stat. I remember my first beer. Nice run up the middle. Gain of a 5.
Schooling for Joe Staley. That got McGlinchey in his second season.
I love the Dodgers. That's my dad's favorite team.
Spot. There is Joe Staley.
My dad had a stroke, okay? You know what I mean? He grew up in L.A. I root for him. I go to his house and watch games with him.
Play action. Boy, it relieves a lot when the pass pro and everything this offense can be capable of. The number one thing
Astros, baby.
to do is line up and bludgeon you. That's what they're doing right now. Offensive
Damn right.
they're running block and pass block. Second and 4. And get right back to it. But great penetration that time by Shoulder. That's a loss of 1 from Joe Shoulder, who has been very good this year.
Yeah, no kidding. Ooh, White Sox fan. I can respect that. I mean, obviously, you know, being a Mariner fan, too, meeting Ken Griffey Jr. when I was 7, when he was a rookie, you know, that changed my life forever, you know. Meeting Ken Griffey Sr. also, getting to shake the hand, have the autograph on the rookie card, on the Donruss 89, still have it today, you know. Ichiro, Randy Johnson, Edgar, you know, but obviously with the Mariners, they never put enough money into their organization, so they're never good. Nice play by Kittle. Oh, man.
We understand that Kittle is a skilled football player, but when you catch it, you have 2 guys right there, Schobert and Carey, to make the tackle.
Yeah, Godwin got 2 touchdowns. I remember my first roast, my first attempt of talking shit. Not this year. If you actually watched football, you would know that. Look up some stats next time, big dog, before you start talking shit. You're like one of those guys in fantasy football that just goes by name recognition, and that's why you'll never win in fantasy football. 49er running backs coming up with all kinds of yards. 90 yards for Breida. Coleman with 86. Nice little tandem. Both got touchdowns.
You know what happens when you run the football? This guy right here, number 95, Myles Garrett, becomes a non-factor when you run the football. Second and 10. They set up the score.
Ooh, nice play. Juice check. First down, Niners. Yeah, I doubt you're 5-0. You ain't like me. Ooh, okay. A little shake, a little bake. Nice pursuit by the Browns. I was hoping that the Browns would actually put up a little bit more of a fight.
I just love the big picture of what we're dealing with here tonight. The reveal. What are the 49ers? Okay, so they're 3-0, and they grab that early ball.
Let them know, Smitty. You can't come in the room here with the greatest fan base on YouTube and start talking trash to me. This is like a gang up in here. Gang, gang, gang. They won't let you do that to me, big dog. I'm the future. You're the past, big dog. Recognize who you talking to. Greatness. Nice run. Get the edge. Breida. Need to feed you a little more, Breida. Move the chains. First down, Niners. Just check a little bit banged up. Jimmy G and the Garoppolo effect in full motion. Hopefully he's okay.
Number 44, Kyle Juszczyk at the point of attack. We talked about the ball carrier following Juszczyk all
Well, you can't even spell fantasy correct, so obviously we know that's past your bedtime. All right.
take a break. First down, Niners.
I remember my first spell check. Go to bed, big dog. Niners 28. Browns 3.
Case it is, Gordon Ramsay handing out samples Seems like just an okay use of your culinary talents, dude.
Yeah, it is smart, guy. Almost like having a brand new iPhone, but not pairing with AT&T.
That's true, Goodnight.
Hey, fingers! It's not a buffet. Use the cocktail stick.
The cocktail stick.
Get the most from your amazing new iPhone 11 Pro on AT&T, America's fastest network for iPhones. More for your thing. That's our thing.
I think so, KGR kid.
Dear Road Rivals,
Think so.
sorry to leave you in the dust, but I've got to keep up with being named best resale value of any midsize
Yeah.
pickup truck.
You ain't gonna win no battle of wits with me.
Personal.
Period.
Catch me later, Tacoma.
Lease a new 2019 Tacoma for just $269 a month, or get $1,500 customer cash on a new Tacoma. Find yours at Buy a
Oh man.
It's like you're really there, huh, son?
This is boss. Since 1960, Elmer's has been a family favorite, and now with restaurants throughout the West, it continues to get rave reviews. Locally owned and featuring fresh Northwest ingredients.
Dad, take a look at this. It's like we're really there.
We are really there, kids. Let's enjoy the real thing.
Elmer's, Northwest ingredients, locally owned.
At Tonkin, we value honesty, generosity, treating our customers exactly like we want to be treated. Everything we do is to make the car buying process easier for you. And we wouldn't be caught dead trying to sell a car any other way.
Alrighty, man. We'll get you out of here in a jiffy. Oh, hey, Alan.
Look alive, Jerry. Car buying by Tonkin is car buying made easy.
Fans want to see is Kyle Juszczyk going into the medical.
Uh-oh. Going into the medical tent. Not good.
Valuable player in the entire offense.
Juszczyk, love him. Not very many fullbacks that are in the league nowadays. You know, when I had Mike Allstott, definitely changed the game. Ooh. Ooh. Ooh.
Make incidental contact, but the fullback and the defender
Definitely got his bell rung right there.
shoulder bracing. That, in my opinion, is not use of helmet. I saw Juszczyk reach for that knee right away. A first down for the Niners. Stride start at their own 4, 3 up. Unable to get much on the edge that time, just 2 yards there. That was the 12th play of this now 6-minute plus drive for San Francisco. So now without Juszczyk, the run game changes. So now instead of going so much
Let him know.
one tight end, now you get a little bit more of
The best fan base in the world.
you don't have that lead
The Northwest Sports Fanatics.
to follow. He has to pick and choose his hole on his own. And that's what they have here.
Don't make me call Debo. Shotgun set. Jimmy G. And the Garoppolo effect in full motion. 3rd down.
You know, it's 28-3 right now.
Yeah, Juszczyk got a little concussion, it looks like.
But if you look at Kyle Juszczyk,
He's definitely a little wobbly.
fan, to me that's the most important thing tonight. Because we've established you can run the football and the most
Yeah, but you also got to think, Dodgers, Rams. If I was a Patriot fan, no one would respect me. Who you going to respect? Someone that gives love to everyone that's a Buccaneer fan, a Mariner fan, a Duck fan, a Blazer fan. Anyone can be a bandwagon fan, but if I was a Patriot fan, do you think we'd have 2.7 million views in 2 years and almost 20,000 subscribers? Think about it. It's a lot harder to be a fan of a team that's not good, especially a team that hasn't been to the playoffs since 07. I doubt that you would be a fan of a team that's been that shitty for this long.
Jimmy's only making his 14.
Think about it.
So he's got to continue to improve. A high-paid quarterback, they got a lot invested in him. And if you can run the football like this, you're going to get premier throwing looks, and you've got to be able to capitalize.
All right, Robbie Gould, 32-yard attempt. See if they can stack on an extra 3. Wow, blocked. Go, go, go. 3 kicks missed by Robbie Gould. This is crazy. All right. Wow.
Now we have the issue with the holds earlier, and now a blocked field goal attempt here. That was Thomas.
Yeah, let him know, Gerald.
The get-off time was 1.44, and with that, Thomas was able to get in, coming in off the edge. Armstead tried to get a piece of him. You see him reaching out with that hand. So the operation, the field goal operation now with the third snapper and with the rookie.
Calvin.
For San Francisco.
Well, if you look at Armstead, he is supposed to slam down and punch out. Okay, you take the inside guy with your long arms. That's why at that position you usually have a 6'5", 6'6", 6'7" guy that has long arms so they can make two blocks. Armstead didn't do a good job of it there.
Let him know.
So a minute and a half to go here in the third as Cleveland gets the ball back.
You let him know.
Baker
Ooh.
on the in route. It's broken up by Williams. Remember, Williams had the interception earlier tonight on that ball that Holloway bobbled down at the goal line.
See what you started? You come at me, you got 10 back. Or more.
Let's watch the eyes of Baker Mayfield. Is he maturing? Is he looking defenders off? Is he
Niners 28. Browns 3. Northwest Sports Fanatics gang in full effect. You know who's back they got. It's your boy, Orion. The best on YouTube, period. 3rd and 10. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Much appreciation. Much appreciated. And if you guys want to buy some merch, merch is available on the link below every video on the page.
So if I'm Freddie Kitchen, in my mind, I'm thinking I got 3rd down, I got 4th down to get a 1st down. You have to possess the football right now. And if you're going to do that, then you better block number 97.
All right, Niners 28.
And he's coming into your living room.
Browns 3.
3rd and 10. Mayfield escapes for the moment from D4. Backs up inside the 30 and then throws it out well beyond the intended target. Ricky Seals-Jones. K'Wan Williams was tracking every which way as Bosa and this group comes off the field with success.
I disagree with this right here. You're down 25. Why are you playing the
Yeah, but the thing is, though, bro, it's like I don't expect the Buccaneers to do anything.
possess the football? The sport
You know what I mean? So coming at me like that doesn't do anything. You know what I mean? Like, you ain't going to trigger me or whatever.
Rookie on the punt again. Grew up in the Highlands, came to the U.S. to high school, learned how to punt there as he pins it out directionally. He was the AFC Special Teams Player of the Month.
Plus, anyone can root for a team when they're good. When you root for a team that's not good, that really shows how big of a fan that you really are. Right? If you're a Dodger and Ram fan, that's kind of bandwagon status, depending on how long you've been rooting for those teams. Anyone can hop on that wagon. Zachary Adams, my boy. Chiefs Kingdom. What it do? How are you, my brother? Appreciate you. A Hornets fan, see? You know what I mean? Like, think about it. Most people that are Buccaneer fans would have jumped ship a long time ago. Mariners haven't been to the playoffs since 01, the longest drought in MLB. Your boy knows. Buccaneers is 07. The Blazers got swept in the finals, which was crazy, but at least they got there. And then my Ducks usually are up and down. You know, once they get to the Natty, they lose to an SEC team or a Big Ten team that's better. That's facts. But that still doesn't take away from my fanhood. That's big facts. Zachary Adams, I'm doing great, man. How are you?
Thank you, Lisa.
I don't think we're going to see Kyle Juszczyk anymore tonight. Let's hope he's okay.
So critical of the season they're putting together here. How instrumentally is everything they
Let him know, KGR.
of their offense. Coleman taken down for a loss. To the end of this third quarter. George Kittle had
Yeah, if you can't talk to me about Flipper Anderson or Jim Everett, yeah, go back and do some research.
4-0 awaits as long as they hold on here.
Yeah, don't worry about it, though. Mahomes was injured, and you got to see when a team has a great offensive line like the Colts do. Quentin Nelson, is the best offensive lineman, in my opinion, right now. It's going to be hard because they were just running at will and you couldn't stop it. And then Chris Jones had the growing injury, and then Mahomes got taped up and got stepped on. So, I mean, it's going to happen. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, most of us are just rooting for someone other than the Patriots to make the AFC, championship game or represent the AFC, and then the NFC is wide open, So we'll see where it goes. Saints will be good. Packers will be good. Seahawks look good. There's a few teams that are going to be sprinkled in fighting for position. So.
People would rather visit me than shop for a car. And I'm a dentist.
Car gurus and the less painful way.
I used to find car shopping painful too.
Well, if we're talking Cam, if we're talking right now, the best running back right now today is definitely Run CMC. Mahomes, Russell Wilson, and Christian McCaffrey are the top 3 for MVP right now. They're playing great, but they are using him a lot. I mean, if you're getting a lot of looks, he's obviously taking advantage of the looks that he's getting and maximizing all his touches. That's for sure. But the main reason that I like AK-41, Alvin Kamara, even though I'm a Bucs fan, right, is because he's a third-round draft pick. A lot of these other guys are first-round draft picks, so he has a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. And I like to root for guys like that, that are maybe not known as the best running backs, or number one, but you're still very solid, and you can be a top 5 running back and still be special. That's big facts.
On-demand button now for the hottest new releases from Frontier. Experience Makita's cordless outdoor power equipment. The chainsaw starts instantly and features a brushless motor that provides power.
Let them know, KGR. See, a lot of us are a lot older. I mean, your fanhood, there's different levels to being a fan. You can claim to be a fan, but there's different levels to it. That's big facts.
Possibilities. Now get 2 extra free batteries.
Joe Booger, Lisa, and John with you on Monday Night Football, 50th season of Monday Night Football.
Start of the fourth quarter.
Niners have 244.
Niners 28.
The Browns have 168 total yards. They have dominated.
Browns 3.
28-3 for the 49ers, the unbeaten 49ers. Patriots, of course, at 5-0 already. Those are the 2 remaining. 3rd down and 9 for Garoppolo.
Ooh.
Bobbling at that time was
Ooh. Oh, toe drag swag.
he goes
Wow. A little bobble. Let me see. 1. Ooh. Okay, Pettis from UW.
gets 2. This will be a better shot right here. There's possession 1 with the toe drag. Great catch. Does the ball move at the end? But Marco King was a great look right there, John Perry.
Good challenge here, though. You can take a look at it. Based on what we've seen so far, the end of the play is going to be the key. Does the ball move at all? Because it certainly does appear as if
Great toe drag swag.
Cleveland gets 2
Well, Pettis has been doing that for a while, though.
of a completed catch.
Let's see if they actually give it to him.
So the Browns challenge. We'll get the answer when we return here to Santa.
Are the 49ers for real? Yes, I think they are. Absolutely, I think they are. I mean, like I said, we thought going into the season that there was a possibility that the Rams might take a slight step back with Gurley's health and just what was going on. We had to see what Cooper Kupp was going to look like, and he's exceeded expectations and is playing like a top 5 wide receiver right now. But obviously the loss of Sue and some other pieces, we're going to have to kind of see if they can really get back to the point where they were last season. Obviously Goff has been a little inconsistent. Niners have been overachieving, playing a little bit better. But also, too, you got to think who's got a first-place schedule and who's got a last-place schedule. That has something to go with it, too. Seattle's playing good now, and, they're overachieving and playing great. So we'll see where it goes. I mean, the only way I feel the Niners are going to get in, past Seattle and the Rams is if the Rams have a significant injury, to have them slide back to go like 9-7 or 8-8. Otherwise, if they stay relatively healthy, they should probably win about 10 games. Seattle maybe 11, or vice versa. It'll be and it'll be up for grabs though. That's for sure. Hello? Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay, bye. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. YouTube. Uh-oh. YouTube moderator. It might be over for you, LA Dodgers Rams. They're looking at you now. I just got the call.
Yeah, offensively they were impressive, but the most impressive thing is what they do defensively. Darius Smith, Preston Smith, what defensive coordinator Mike Pettin is doing. Right now, they are looking like a complete football team, and maybe the best team in the NFC offensively.
All right, Niners 28.
Compliment each other.
Play stood moments ago as it completed. Catch there on the sideline. As Pereira is probing for anything, struggling to get back to the line of scrimmage. Completely agree with you with the defensive and the
They show the score 28-2. It was 28-3, and they just lost a point. I don't know what happened there. They decided to put the dollar or the 1 point back up.
I'm looking forward to getting to Lambeau Field and checking those guys out.
Hey, don't sleep on this Detroit team now. The way they played Kansas City, some fluky.
Right? Let them know, KGR kid. See, that's the problem, man. You know, when you get people like that. And they'll be like Skip Bayless. Skip. 20 different profiles. O.J. Simpson to Otto Graham to Stephen A. to, you know, I guess that's what's the fun thing to do now is, right?
This is how the NFC North shapes up right now. So what happened with the Bears yesterday in the
Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button. If you can donate to your boy, being much appreciated. So many keyboard warriors out there. You know what I mean? YouTube and the monitors and the moderators, they got to do their business, you know? But I appreciate every single one of y'all. Love you. Appreciate you. If you could donate, that'd be great. If you can't, that's quite all right. If you want some merch, it's available for purchase underneath every link on our YouTube page. Ooh, Jimmy G throwing it into the dirt, into the turf.
set up the screen that was Jermaine Whitehead charging in on Jimmy Garoppolo.
Amazing how the game has changed
Yeah, I feel you.
since Kyle Juszczyk got hurt.
Yes.
Run game has slowed down a little bit. I get it. We're up.
What are the odds of Panthers making the playoffs, in your opinion? Cam will probably either be back in 2 weeks against San Fran or one more game. To be honest, I really feel that, you know, depending on how healthy Cam is, I'd probably just run with Kyle Allen. He's 3-0, 4-0 from last season with his 4 starts. He looks like he's got a better arm. He's confident. I would just keep rolling with him. You know what I mean? I'm not sure, I know it's Cam Newton's team. He's a Hall of Famer. It's Cam this, Cam that. Your name is Cam, right? You know what I mean? I get it. But I think you have a better chance of making the playoffs if you just stick with Kyle Allen. That'll give you a better shot to go for a wild card. The odds are not in your favor unless people start getting injured. You might be able to get second place in the NFC South, but you're going to have to probably win like at least 10 games to be in consideration for a wild card. Cowboys are going to be there. Niners, Rams, Seattle will all be in the mix. Who knows? Maybe the Vikings will be in the mix if the Packers win. So I don't know, man. I'm not really sure. At this point, what the odds are. It's not going to be great, but you never know. I mean, it's still a little bit early, but there is a chance for them to get second, in the NFC South.
We asked him, hey, what do you think of this 49ers front? He said, I've played Dozier before. He just threw that out there. Yeah, I know. It was in his thinking a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what I mean? Every once in a while you get somebody new or you get someone that likes to talk shit, and that's whatever. That's their prerogative. But we're here as a family, the Northwest Sports Fanatic family, and we love football and we love sports in general. You guys know how hard I work, and this is not a hobby. This is a job and a dream, and I'm going to keep grinding. No one will ever faze me, and this is like, we got a little gang here, Someone's going to say something, I got 20 people like Debo all over you, so... you ain't going to match Battle of Wits with me, period, or any of y'all.
Enough about the run game. Let's talk about this defense. The pressure. Number 56, Quan Alexander running over the number 25, the running back. Then the 4-man
Yeah, Calvin. Like I said, you know what I mean? And I really feel I like what Kyle Allen's doing. Ooh. You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, yum, yum. What did you do? All right, one sec, guys. I got to go fix the TV in the bedroom. My girlfriend broke it. One sec.
Overall pick, and you have this pedigree. This is what it looks like when it all comes together. 3rd and 22. And he's going to play on a delayed handoff here. As Chubb makes the most of it. If you think about the Bosa family, his father John, the 2 boys. John was a first-round pick out of Boston College, played for the Dolphins. Nick and Joey, of course, Joey a superstar in his own right. Do you imagine the wars they had in the backyard? Going to the gym with Dad. The Bosa is one of 2 families where the dad and the 2 sons all picked in the first round. Of course, the Mannings would be the other family.
Well, and you got to give the dad just a lot of kudos because these boys are technicians. They understand leverage. They understand how to play the game. So, defensive line coach at Ohio State, Larry Johnson, their dad, they've all done a tremendous job getting these boys to play well and play with fundamentals and technique.
So we are gonna be here for when Seattle comes to town on Monday Night Football. What a showdown that shapes up to be, especially considering the way this guy is playing, Nick Bosa.
Try the all-new pretzel bacon king from Burger King, made with flame-grilled beef, melted American cheese, crispy bacon, and crowned with our warm pretzel bun. Get your hands on the pretzel bacon king today. Only at Burger King.
It's iPhone season, it's Sprint.
Switch and get
The new iPhone 11 or iPhone 11 Pro with amazing all-new camera systems. And now you can get iPhone 11 for
$0 a month when you trade in your iPhone 7 or newer in any condition. I got this one. Iceland and Portland both love vodka and flexing their weird muscles. I said weird muscles, not beard muscles. Cowboys. There we go. Good beard. Break on vodka.
We used to love going out with Julia and Mike, but since they bought their new house,
Which menu am I looking at here?
Start with Topaz. Oh, it's topless. Get out of town.
It's like eating dinner with your parents.
Sandra, are you in school?
Yes, I'm in art school.
Oh, wow. So have you thought about how you're going to make money?
At least we're learning some new things. We bundled our home and auto with Progressive. Saved a bunch. Oh, we got a wobbler.
Progressive can't protect you from becoming your parents, but we can protect your home and auto when you bundle with us.
After the extra menus. Oh.
It's like you're really there, huh, son?
This is boss.
Since 1960, Elmer's has been a family favorite. And now with restaurants throughout the West, it continues to get rave reviews. Locally owned and featuring fresh Northwest ingredients.
Dad, take a look at this. It's like we're really there.
We are really there, kids. Let's enjoy the real thing.
Elmer's, Northwest ingredients. Locally owned.
Hello, Portland. Reyka vodka is proud to be served in a city where puffin is legal. Not to brag, but puffin has always been legal in Iceland. We're kind of ahead of the curve.
Reyka vodka. We remind you to stick around for Sports Center with our good friend Scott Van Pelt. Have the post-game reaction, all the discussions to frame what we see here with Booger and Ryan Clark. We're going to talk about what is next for the Redskins. One big thing as Jay Gruden is going to leave his duties in the NLDS reactions and analysis at Sports Center with SVP right after we finish up.
You know, here's the thing in Washington, what they need to do, they need to find a guy that can run the football operations department and allow him to have control.
Or they placed a culture down there, what they've been witnessing through the years under Dan Snyder, going through the coaches. Kendrick Bourne with the reception there.
You know,
And you see under Dan Snyder, the head coaches that they've gone through. I'll tell you what Jay Gruden, listen, we know what we saw this year.
right.
But that team and the way injuries got the best of them in recent years, there were times it just felt hopeless.
Yeah, you can blame it on the injuries test, but you also have to look at the guy in charge. You know, when you have one playoff appearance, no wins, it just didn't look like the effort was there. You draft a quarterback, there's no tutelage going on. Hopefully something changes for one of the historic franchises in our league, the Washington Redskins.
Tough exchange there, and then Holman falls on it. And the role that Bruce Allen plays there?
Well, allegedly Bruce Allen and upper management wanted the quarterback. Jay Gruden didn't want the quarterback, so now you have a lot of strife going on there. Okay, but Haskins is in the building nevertheless. Regardless of who wanted him, he's in the building. When you have a young quarterback, what you have to do is construct your entire program around him. So right now, they need to put everything behind Dwayne Haskins.
All right, I'm back.
Receivers to get the best out of him.
And in the short term, we just keep hearing he's not close to ready. We got a glimpse of it against
All right, sorry about that, guys.
2nd and 14. And
Niners 28, Browns 3.
They said the same thing about Jared Goff, remember? Jared Goff wasn't ready. He couldn't call a play on Hard Knocks. Jared Goff
Has it been trash? I'm still going to watch it, but I had a feeling that a lot of people were going to boycott it and it wasn't going to be that great. A lot of fans are canceling their subscription and they're going to go to AEW.
find somebody that's going to come in there and coach the young man up. He threw 50
I'm still a fan, though, so I'm still going to watch. I'll still watch Raw. I'll still watch SmackDown. I'll still watch, NXT Live. I'll still watch AEW.
Bruce Allen, Dan Snyder, let's get that going. That's a story franchise in the NFC East.
Screen pass. Ooh, look at that. Debo Samuel. Whoa! Let's go. Wow, look at the power. But definitely there's a hold there.
He brings them something they felt like they were missing among these receivers.
Holding. Offense number 18. 10-yard penalty. Replay third down.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, they're.
Interesting as you see
I know Stephanie was in charge of some of the creative control. Vince. It's just I don't know, man. They just Shawn Michaels and Triple H do a good job with NXT, but it just shows you if you have the wrong people in control of like writing and creative control, they can really derail a show and a platform. You got to really have all the levels. You got to have guys that have good mic skills. You got to have good writing, good angles, good storyline, good wrestling. If you want to actually have a good show. You can't have 1 of 3 or 1 of 4.
Trent Taylor's on the IR and foot surgery back in August. Jalen Hurd, the rookie who they really were high on.
Ooh, Niners
He is injured.
running hard. A big disappointment for Browns fans. That's for sure. But it shows you if you have a shitty coach in Kitchens and your O-line is not good, right? You have names like Baker and Chubb and Odell and Landry and Myles Garrett and Denzel Ward, but it's what can you do? You got to have the whole roster. You just can't have pieces.
Wide receiver, an H-back, or a tight end. And number 13, Odell Beckham Jr. is returning punts. Just trying to make a play.
Yeah, Vince needs to let people be a little bit more free. I mean, that's what they started to do with NXT, and then you got a little bit more unique movesets. AEW is a little bit more loose and free. Because, like, for me, I'm an ECW, WCW guy rather than WWF guy. I mean, the Attitude Era was cool. Odell. Ooh, nice stiff arm by Odell. Where's he going? Fumble! Wow, what a play. And that's why you don't dance around, Odell. That's why you don't dance around. No time to hit the Dougie, Odell. No Dougie. Fumble! That's why you don't do that, man. What a play. Yeah, if you got Odell Beckham in fantasy, not good. I didn't pick him.
Rated M for mature. The rules of engagement have changed.
All stations on my mark. 3, 2, 1.
Going dark.
One sec, guys. I'll be right back.
What's the plan? Shock and awe. That'll get their attention.
This is crazy.
tailgate or tailgating to get to my tailgate. Now, it might not get me there any faster, but hey, it gets me ready for football. Let's tailgate.
Sorry, guys.
When you're so busy watching me tailgate, you don't see the one in front.
Had to fix my girlfriend's TV in the bedroom there. Something happened. Wires got disconnected or something there.
And be better protected from mayhem. Like me. Cast from the past week continues when Dan Aykroyd joins his blues brother from another mother. Plus, Katie Seagal is back.
Let us know how we're doing.
Anti, $2. Shaniqua Pool, $10. Gerald, $1.99. KGR Kid, $2. Appreciate you guys very much. Thank you for the donations. Okay, Sherman, I feel you.
The exchange with Ford is my favorite part. It is, but let's break down with America what get freaky with it means. It means whatever play you're making, continue to make it at a high level, i.e. get freaky with it.
Richard spending time with Reese on the sidelines. Always great production when those two are hanging out together.
The Browns are who we thought they were.
Lisa, what was he just telling you?
It's a little personal, Tess. I've always kidded Richard that for the last 8 years since I've been doing Monday Night Football, with all these interceptions he's had in his career, I have never been on the field when he's had one. So I always say to him, when are you going to get one when I'm here? And then tonight, he got it. So he's just letting me know I got one.
Well, he won't be bashful about telling you that.
All right, Niners 28, Browns 3.
34 interceptions.
Jimmy G, hands off. Wow, they're just running on the Browns all day long, all day and all night. Crazy. You think that the Browns, like, supposedly the strong suit of their team is their defense, but there is no defense. Where is it? I mean, you got Myles Garrett, Denzel, but who else? Shows you that they have a long ways to go. You know, obviously they're on the road, so it's going to be a little bit of a difficult, you know, area to be at, you know, on the road, little hostile environment. But Chubb hasn't been as good as we thought he was going to be. Odell and Landry are worse. You know, Njoku's injured. Baker looks horrible. The defense is non-existent. The coaching is horrendous. I mean, the only thing they have going for them is the division is so bad besides the Ravens that they might be able to get second place in the AFC North, maybe. That's not really saying a whole lot with Pittsburgh with all their injuries and the Bengals just being horrible. Yeah.
We went out there at the end of the week. We saw Coleman practice. He looked as explosive as ever.
So what happened to my D? The defense. What happened to it? Breida, the MVP of the game so far besides the defense on the Niners. Thank you guys so much for all the donations and watching the game with me today. 5:55 left in the fourth. Jimmy G and the Garoppolo effect. Hands off. A little Mostert action.
This is a team averaging 32 points per game this season as they came into this week. It's third most in the league. You know, that question of are they for real? What do you see? You know, you get an answer when you have 5 turnovers in a game like they did against Pittsburgh, and you still win. In this league, you turn the ball over 5 times, you got no chance. They did it.
Speaks highly to their defense. When you can turn it over and your defense goes out. You know, Pittsburgh only got 6 points off those 5 turnovers. 7 change. Sign of a really good defense.
Third down and 7 now.
Ooh, you should have caught that. Big drop by Pettis. Come on, man. You caught that at UW.
As he was streaking towards the end zone.
Appreciate that, 6 Inc. What do you guys think, Fanatic family? Do we forgive Joe or no?
Now, Ronnie Gold, who's been in recent years one of the most consistent we've ever ever seen. This is his first career game with 3 missed field goals.
Slacker says, nah.
From 44. And he puts it through.
Field goal is up, and it's good. Niners 31. Browns 3.
Teammate, general manager here in San Francisco. He's got to be happy with.
I mean, I don't know what's wrong with certain people, you know what I mean? When we got something special here with the Fanatic family, you know, you have one fan, you know, tell me fuck you and you're a motherfucker, and you think that everything's going to be okay, and then you got someone that wants to blow us all up, and then we're just supposed to be like, that's okay? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there's other YouTube channels that people can go to if you need to talk shit or, you know, if you're mad or depressed or whatever's going on, but this is no place for no keyboard warriors or people being disrespectful. That's big facts.
Last time the 49ers went to the Super Bowl, remember this?
Yes.
Creative running game and a defensive line that got after the opposing quarterbacks. Creative running game with Jim Harbaugh, how they ran the football with Kaepernick.
Yeah. You can't be throwing that word around. I've gone through addiction and depression. You can't just be throwing words like that around. Seriously.
Pressure the quarterback with 4.
You know, I've opened up my story to everybody. People love using that. Very disrespectful to people that actually do go through that or going through that. That's facts.
A lot's been made. Is Baker Mayfield a one-read quarterback? What does he do?
Nice pick.
Richard Sherman gets out.
Sherman.
He's looking. But notice how he's panicking in the pocket. He's looking around trying to play backyard football. Doesn't have protection. And here, this is not on Baker Mayfield. This is a good play design. A good throw. Callaway doesn't get it. Here, Baker Mayfield again. His first read's not there. That's not on Baker. So those plays we saw, 2 on Baker, 1's on Callaway, the other one's on the protection. So kind of an up and down night for Baker Mayfield. And a lot has to do with the Browns not being able to run the football consistently.
And Garrett Gilbert is now the quarterback for Cleveland. So Baker Mayfield is out of the game, and a lifelong family friend of Baker.
That's facts, 6 Inc.
Gilbert is in the game, and he was the star quarterback at Lake Travis High School in Austin, Texas.
Yeah.
Before Mayfield went on to star there at the same high school. Originally drafted by the Rams a few years ago, but then most recently we saw Gilbert in the Alliance of American Football. He was playing for the Orlando Apollos. He was leading that league in yards and completions and passer rating before it folded up, and here he is now as Mayfield's backup. As Chuck can't find hardly any.
You know, it's kind of crazy, Fanatic family. You know, whenever you get someone that talks shit and then they actually watch the stream or watch our show and find out that we have actually one of the best shows on YouTube, don't you guys find it kind of funny that they always try to beg their way back? Always. This is the wrong channel to come at someone at, you know what I mean?
16 carries, 87 yards. The stats
It's the best YouTube channel for sports on YouTube, period.
wasn't there tonight. There was not the impact how they control the game against Baltimore. Freddie Baker
Yeah, Baker not feeling too good.
go back and regroup.
36.
Ooh, almost another interception.
Juan Alexander as Gilbert was trying to get it completed over the middle. Then there's that stretch of games here until they get to an easier stretch on the back half.
Gerald, I appreciate that. You know, and the thing is, there's a lot of people that do live streams, but I don't think a lot of them aren't the greatest. You know, some are decent. You know, some are okay. You know what I mean? But you really got to be able to be entertaining and, you know, and keep things moving. You know, I got a little bit of an edge just because I talk on the phone for my full-time job, you know, and I've been doing it for 20 years. So talking straight for 3 hours is no big deal for me. I can do live, play-by-play, reactions, color commentary, you know, vibe with the fans. I can multitask. You know, I don't got a problem with that.
Minutes to play, 71-yard boot from Gillen. Meanwhile, the 49ers at the Rams. Redskins, obviously, you know what that is. And then there it is, Week 10, Monday Night Football. This NFC West is going to be fascinating now to consider what we know the 49ers to now be, what we've seen out of the Seahawks, and, of course, the Rams. But Monday Night Football, the Seahawks will come to town November 11th.
All that schedule, everything, how I view this team is going to depend on the health of number 44, Kyle Juszczyk. They can beat any team on that schedule. If he's healthy and he's playing, that's how valuable he is.
All right, Niners. 31-3. What a beatdown. If you're a Niner fan, you're feeling really good right now. What's the remainder in Spanish?
Playing the 49ers test. I'm going to bring 7, 8, 9 guys down if I have to. I'm going to put the ball game in Jimmy G's hand. I'm going to make Jimmy Garoppolo beat me. Because what I've seen tonight from Garoppolo has kind of been up and down. You know, there was a play, made the receiver make a
Oh, I just got another message from one of the monitors, the moderators. I think he's gone. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. 2 in one night. Almost as good as Skip Bayless with his 30 that he did in one show. Man, I don't know what it is. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. Yeah, for real. Yeah, but Gerald, I don't know how long you've been watching, but, there'll be times where I'll even, bust out 3 streams in a row. It's tough. I feel like I'm one of the hardest working YouTubers out there, but sometimes on Sunday I'll do the 10 o'clock game, the 1 o'clock game, and Sunday night. There's been times this season I've sat in the chair for 10 hours straight, no food, no break, and just doing everything by myself, So, if you like what you see and you like being in the chat and watching the game together, it's kind of one of those things that it's starting to grow on YouTube, and, it just depends on who's the host and if they do a good job. I'd love to have you back. Hopefully I can earn your sub if you haven't subbed just yet, or maybe a donation again in the future. I'd love to have you. And like I said, we have fans from all over the world, all different ages, all different teams. But I appreciate you guys, every single one of y'all.
With Quicksilver from Capital One, you're earning unlimited 1.5% cash back on every purchase everywhere. Like on that new laptop, Quicksilver keeps things simple, Gary, and smart, like you. I like that. I guess I am pretty smart. Don't let that go to your head.
Yeah, but I think also, too, most of the people that do that type of thing are under 20. You know what I mean? I don't know how old you are. 5, 8, 10, 12, 15. I don't know. All right, Gerald, that's awesome. Appreciate it. Hopefully I've earned your respect. You know what I mean? I'll call it how I see it. I give the Saints all the love. I know that's very rare to see, but also if you knew me as a person and the way that I am, I'm a very caring person. I don't, talk bad about anybody, and, I'll just appreciate greatness when I see it, no matter what team the, athlete is on, whether it be NFL, college football, NBA, MLB, all of that.
I knew for years. Epclusa is only 1 pill, once a day, taken with or without food for 12 weeks.
But make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, donate. One last little donation for your boy. I've had to go through moderators, monitors, people getting crazy on the channel. Maybe one last little donation to say thank you to your boy. I would really appreciate it. But like I said, I hope you guys come back. We'll be. I'll try to maybe bang out another video if I can, if I got time to do one tonight. We got the Saints and the Bucks reaction video that you guys can watch, and you guys can do that after this stream is over. But I appreciate every single one of you. I love you guys. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, smash the like button either now on your way out, donate to your boy, and if you guys want some merch, the link is below every video on our YouTube page. And we're getting closer and closer to 20K. The grind is real. It's hard, to really, get up, in the views and the subs. YouTube has changed their analytics on, when you have a video and then the recommended videos after. The first couple years that we were on YouTube, it would show our video and then have about 10 of our other videos that would be recommended, but they don't do that anymore. So it's kind of unfortunate that they don't promote us on our own channels as much as they used to. And like I said, it's all about clicks and how long people are watching the videos for. But that doesn't really discourage me, you know what I mean? If they're not going to promote us as much as they did before, but I'm going to keep grinding and working really hard for y'all. And like I said, you guys are the best fan base in a period on YouTube. Or Sonia said, I donated, but it didn't show up. Weird. All right, it's almost over. I'll stay till it's over, though. KGR Kid, appreciate you. 16 said, can somebody donate, please? Why am I typing in all caps? If you can, you can. If you can't, you can't. Just, you know, if you're in the building, appreciate you. Love you.
Try to stick with the run, but when you turn the football over on the road, when you commit penalties, they even had a concerted effort tonight to get OBJ involved early on. He was throwing it to reverses, doing whatever. Everything that you think will be successful for this team wasn't.
Thursday night football, Savage, is Giants, hopefully with Saquon Barkley back in my $1,200 money league for fantasy football versus the Patriots. So it's going to get ugly. The Patriots are going to win by a shitload, but I hope Saquon is back, so at least we can see Danny Dimes and Saquon play together. So we'll see how that goes.
The 49ers are the NFC's only remaining unbeaten team since 1984 when they were 6-0. This is the unbeaten team.
All right. San Francisco 49ers 31, Cleveland Browns 3. I hope you guys had a great Monday night. I appreciate every single one of y'all. I love you guys. You guys are the best fan base on YouTube, period. Like I said, be on the lookout for Saints and Buccaneers reaction video. We did that already. So if you guys haven't watched it, hop in there and watch it afterwards. Appreciate you guys. And then, like I said, we'll be back with some more videos every single day this week. I got one question for you. Who you know talks sports like us? Your boy Orion, Northwest Sports Fanatics. Love you guys. Peace.